Restarted it because I wasn't live on YouTube. That shit was not good. I'm not gonna stream if I'm not live on YouTube. That's where like I get pretty much over half my viewers. Used to be a lot more. Right now my Twitch has been popping though. The growth has been crazy. I love all you. Come on, man. This guy's in the hand. Did you incentivize the 4-bet? I think we just run 75 because this guy's in the hand with 60 VPip. You have to be careful about this guy. But if it's a cooler, it's a cooler. He obviously has like 8s and 7s. I don't think he has jacks, so he should 4-bet. Actually, this guy's tighter though. Like, just don't have a set. Obviously, he has like a lot of sets here, so you should probably be careful. But just because I have the wreck in the hand, he could be punting it. I think we just jam. It's hard for him to have an ace. Like, he could have ace 10. But like, he could have like jack 10 and stuff. I think like trying to get this guy to like bluff catch is not gonna be good. I mean like bluff. Like, what's the point of checking? And I'm not gonna run check fold. So we're just gonna jam it in. Nice to see that like at least kind of went our way. I gotta drop. I am playing with like a victim mindset today, so I made the mood this. Because I'm not trying to pretend like I'm okay, chat. I'm admitting. I'm aware that I'm not okay. This is the first step. This has broken my heart. This is legitimately broken. This is like the worst I ran though in like months. So I mean that's probably like saying something. I mean I haven't played in 3 months, but I cannot remember. I would not play through this bad of a downswing. Like at 1K, this shit would be heartbreaking. I've never even like I can't even remember the last time I've 6 max downswung 13 binds at 1K without any heads up. Like, I mean I guess I did get stacked heads up, but I also winning heads up this challenge. I don't know. Usually I don't even downswing at 1K. Like in Ontario, like I don't know. I've been kind of fortunate though, for what it's worth. But the cards were insane. Like, honestly. But anyway, it's you had to be there. Surely it just can't be keep being this bad. What is that sound? Is that my webcam going out? No. I'm just scared. Like, bro, can my stream setup just work? I'm not asking for much. Like, on top of this, my internet's cutting out, and I just want to stream. It's like, it's just been depressing. I'll run the 100 to get some action. Oh, fuck. We'll run the 100. Okay. We got some action at the 2. Let's open another 2. Okay, we're finally live again. This might hurt my viewer count, but the loyal ones will be here. The stream is just, I don't know why my internet's be doing that. It's quite sad. If it keeps doing that, it's just going through a thing, but okay, I guess we'll call here with the 4. We gotta turn our hand to a bluff on most runouts though. If he runs check back here, we're just gonna run 2x. I started gonna call here by regs, but versus Rex, this should work. And we're gonna run 2x. The pot, I don't think he ever has something that good. Obviously, like, what do we float here? Might river 2-pair, but yeah. We'll run HP here. I think this hand's like close UTG. This guy's flattening range is like quite scary, but like it's still like as long as we just get a good run out, like we should be able to redline the shit out of him here. Obviously, if it runs out fucking 3-3, which is the runouts this guy's been getting, like just like what is this? I still think it's a good card to bluff. It's really hard for him to have trips. I mean, he does flat wide and doesn't 3 that much, but still. I need to be more aggressive. I've been kind of knitting it up because I've let like the occasional like random streamer hands affect me. But yeah, these guys are not calling me more. I've realized like it's not, like when I started knitting it up, it wasn't like I was getting mad paid. So sometimes like you need to take a step back, and that's why it's good to like not play too much at once because you need to take a step back to realize what's going on. It's not that I mean to be that much more aggressive. Okay, this hand's a fold versus this guy. Versus anyone, it's usually a fold. But I don't think he's one to overdo it. Some people are just crazy. They'll just take ace-10 suited their PO or an ace-5 suited pure, and then obviously you're just going to like destroy them because you're like going to be ahead a lot. Double bad. I think we could run the check back. I'm trying to think if I like 1/3 here. It depends how much you want to bet 6x, right, chat? Like if you want to only bet ace-x, you can size up. I'll run 1/3. I think people play worse versus it. Obviously, people in this pool have been running a lot of XR versus me. So 1/3 becomes less appealing. Because that means they're clearly checking a stronger range. If they're checking a weaker range, you can bet thinner, obviously. But yeah, not going to be as long of a stream today because I'm going to end it at like 7:45-ish. Go watch the game, but I'll be live after. Unless like we lose a lot today and I just feel like I need to take a break. I think we just run half pot close to range here. I think he's like pretty pocket pair heavy. Like these guys are getting okay. Come on, I can't already be tilted. But like, oh, it's a rec. There's a rec named Shadow Striker, so I was viewing it as that. I think a rec overfolds here to the triple. But honestly, this run out is obviously so good for him, so I could have low-key gave up. Do I just call off, chat? I'm just getting myself in the most ridiculous spots ever. Yeah. This is just on me. I should just choke turn. I'm like trying to like MDA it, but the 4 is so bad. Obviously, it's crazy at 5s. Whatever, it's 100-0. At least we didn't lose as much. That hand's just horrible. I just get to river and then I just call because I'm like, The price is like kind of good. I should still like low-key be folding if he's jamming 5s, right? Like you just don't expect him to jam these hands, but I don't know. I'm definitely just playing bad versus the Rex right now. Like normally I would just check spot on a 4. We'll run 75 here. We block King Queen and King Jack suited. He shouldn't have the offsuit hands, so like this is obviously just gonna be a good luck us hand. Yeah, okay, this is just gonna be good luck us. I wonder if like half pot's just enough, chat. Like, do you think half pot's enough to just not get bluff caught? I think it like low-key is. If he calls a non-king here, we're gonna regret it for a long time. But if he has the king, I'm gonna feel better about myself if I get jammed on. If he calls here, like just like I don't even know what to do with poker anymore. What this here? Nice. I'm mimicking how the pool plays their fucking value to get away with bluffs for cheaper. This hand is just fucking gross. I don't know. I just keep getting myself into spots where like every street just feels whatever. I don't know. Okay, what the equity here is like, I don't even know what I need. Like it's like, obviously I got 0 here, and versus 6 I get 0. Versus 8-7 I get 0. So that definitely influences a lot to just folding. But this guy does have 44 fucking VVIP chat. So I don't know. I just kind of put him on like, it could be a random ass hand, so I should, like I might be ahead, so I should call. Because the price is too good, and if I'm behind and it's like a pair, I could at least suck out, but yeah, I like, obviously, this guy just put all the money in. I just called for the randomness element because his VPIP was high. Obviously it feels bad when, yeah, probably should check turn though, like, normally that's my line, but like, I feel like some people have been telling me that like, I need a triple more versus Rex, so, but the 4 is just so bad there, like I should low-key just not. Okay, end of delay. I think we're just gonna run over bets. I don't think this guy's gonna have too many defends. Okay, what the fuck, dude? These guys are rewriting how I'm supposed to think about poker. One flat here. This guy already left. It's crazy. Oh, we gotta lock in though. He doesn't call calls. I'm just thinking like, but it's just fucking flops about. Nice. For some, there's literally a reg with this exact name, by the way, chat. So I kind of thought it was a reg for a sec. No, when I realized it was a reg, I bet half bought. Because I realized like, maybe it just has anything like. If it was a reg though, I would have just definitely just check folded that spot because the 4 is just so bad. It's probably it's obviously just still a check fold probably. I don't mind. I'm not gonna beat myself up. The randomness of this guy being 50 VPIP though. I mean. Well, we can run call here. I mean, I do think it's under bluff, but still, you don't have to be good that often. It just sucks. Like this guy just fucking has an ace. It just feels like it's always an ace. Like I don't think he plays that line as a bluff that much, from my experience. I decided to call king queen. Like I think I would fold to their king x. I think this hand's an okay triple. He doesn't have as much queen x as me, for sure doesn't. He's on the tighter side. We block 3s. I think our showdown EV at this point's fake, so I'm just gonna probably triple this one off. I think it's like a pretty good bluff candidate. It's like I don't think the checking EV's there. I think he overfolds flop without a pair, so if he has like 5s or something, like whatever, or 6s, it's like whatever. Ugh. I think now we'll take our like 1% checking EV that it's like ace jack of diamonds though. I feel like it's like the main overfolded spot was gonna be turn, not river. I don't think I have a reason to think river's overfolded, and then like whatever. I mean, maybe we win once in a fucking trillion years. Yeah, it's queen jack. I mean, maybe he folds it, but it's definitely a queen. It's not gonna be 7. I mean, maybe 7s. Okay, obviously, I think this is weak, so we're gonna run each. We're gonna raise this. We're gonna leave another 100. If I got a better river though, I would have considered. But like obviously a king, I guess, is the only actual better river though. I don't mind the turn, but because if he has hands like ace jack of diamonds, he flips flop with ace 10 of diamonds and doesn't jam it. Nice, 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 nice. I think like the two most overfolded streets are gonna be flop and turn. I don't think river is gonna be that overfolded. He's to call half the time, and like I think if his turn calling range is like pretty tight, then I think it's like pretty easy for him to call half the time. Obviously, you could go with the. It's pretty easier for him to call like way more than half, right? Chat. Like, and that's not including all the snap folds, because all the snap folds I pretty much beat. Like, I mean, you could say 7s. Depends though. If he's turn might not be underfolded, right? Like if he's calling. Oh my god, this guy overbet. There's like no way he doesn't have value when he overbets, chat. Like, I'm just gonna raise it. Obviously, I could slow play. Let's just hope it's like 10-7 or deuces. I guess we'll take it. Let's run it twice. Sure. Good start. Good finish. We're in the squeeze here. Could go bigger, I think. Like, the queen is definitely a good card for us because we have king, queen off. Obviously, ace, queen off. You should defend these from those positions. So it's like pretty hard for him to have queen. He has queens, obviously, or like the nuts, but yeah. But I think he's just going to station every queen on the river because people know they're supposed to call queen x. Especially versus me. I know this guy watches the stream. I don't think he's going to fold queen jack. Oh my god, chat. We're obviously just all in here, right? No way I got trapped, man. No way, man. Thank god. Okay, whatever. I mean, maybe I punted. I don't know. I just figured, like, I don't know. Spots are not working out for me today. Jack! Come on. Bruh. We gave it all back. We gave it all back. Unfortunate. These pre-flop all-ins, like, these wrecks that have, like, are playing so random and just ripping it. Like, he's 33% 3-bet. He literally just got stacked. I don't know. It's hard to be that behind with ace queen. Like, obviously, for a wreck, it's a snap fold, but like, unless it's kings or ace king, like, you're not really in that bad shape. So, or queens, I guess. Just unfortunate, man, that he had it like right after. Like, I'm just kind of getting leveled by the wrecks today. It's like they just have the nuts, and I'm beating myself up for it. In time. Good luck today, Mister. Thank you. I mean, guys, I hate to be that guy, but like, is it a call? We're calling 10.5 to win 26.5. I think it's a fucking call. I'm not gonna. Run it low. Jeez. They're just doing anything they can to make me look bad versus the Rex today. Okay, we have a table over here. I'm about to leave this one, right? We have our tables. Come on, runner. How are we getting into these spots? I mean, obviously, I probably shouldn't revisit. Maybe the guy's short behind. Like, I should account for that. So that's kind of valid, honestly. I'm just going to run overbet here. Because it looks like a bluff. And I would bluff the size. So, and I don't perceive there to be any calls. At least bottom of calling range, I think is going to be ace-x here. So whatever. Might as well be balanced. I think every size is going to be overfolded here. So I don't need to start betting 2 cents to try and get paid. We'll fold here without the OMG. God, man. Just like pre-flop, I'm just getting it with marginal hands. It's crazy, dude. It's just 3 wrecks just ripping on me, like playing the most absurd lines. Okay, versus the wreck 2x. This hand's like not even the worst float, and then obviously it's a wreck, so comes down how often this guy will squeeze, which honestly is probably like worth taking account for, but I still think 2x is quite small. It's only risking 1.5. I don't mind raising here. I think this 40 shouldn't be the strongest. I have this guy tech station. I think this is extremely weak. First the wreck, we're gonna run the raise here though. I don't want to proceed with call. I have this guy tech station chat. So we're just gonna bet. I think it's gonna be a jack very often. I don't think it's really as straight as played. Like, I'm just gonna bet 31. Oh my god. This is a tough spot here. I might fold. Because if it's ace-6 of spades, which it's going to be decently often, we're just drawing dead. And then we're out of position, so like, let's say it's pretty face up that I am clubs. So I might just have like 0 implied odds and only have reverse implied. I can't imagine if he has like king, like maybe 6s. If he has 6s here and the turn comes off the 9 of spades, I just cannot imagine I'm going to stack him. I just can't imagine it. So we would could continue with the ace there. But I don't think we should continue with the queen. Versus the wreck. I just don't want to get jammed on here, chat. So we'll run check, but it might be a raise. It's just like I have to bet fold just to a jam. So I'd rather bet like 0 equity here. It sucks that guy had the fold low key. We check back deuces and hit a fucking set here. Okay, we have this guy tag station. I don't think he has any calls. Like, I just want to beat ace high. We're just gonna be 75. The issue is like, because we still, oh my, how the fuck? What is going on? I'm just gonna run delay b75 here. I'm gonna swap this table up for that one. I'm so tilt prone today. Like, every time I get raised, I'm like, what the fuck? How? But like, actually, how? What? Actually, what? How? Like, how many fucking 3 bets and shit is going on today? But yeah, Just a bunch of yucky spots to start the day, honestly. That you just like end up beating yourself up for because you just call off because of equity or whatever. You know what I mean? You call off because you're a loser, but the average result is you're still gonna lose. So then it just feels like a punt. But whatever. It's like low-key tempting to call here. Actually, I'm gonna call here, chat. And you know why? Because this guy's 3-bet is so fucking tight. This guy cannot 4-bet bluff. So he has to literally just have aces to run the 4-bet bluff here. So we're gonna call, and obviously we don't hit, but I think it's fine. I think most of your EV loss comes from like 4-bet, but I think if I hit, I'm just gonna stack this guy 100 times out of 100 with the pot this big. So I don't mind it. I think the 6 is gonna be pretty clean. I don't think these guys have 6s, so I'm probably gonna flop this set more often. Oh, one card too late. But the reason why is like this guy is so tight that this guy can't play back profitably. Oh, like if he tries to be cute, oh, look at all the callers. I'm gonna raise his king. You just lost a bunch of money, real. Congrats. Like there's nothing he can do, if that makes sense, to punish the flats, because this guy is so he's protecting all of us from cold calling him, from being too tight. And when we got one rec in or another rec in here, I just think the upside of hitting is just too high. I think I'm always getting paid if I hit, so I'm only calling 6 bigs to gain like basically a free. I mean, obviously you don't always gain 100. Like he can hit a set too. You can get set over setted, right? So it's not like it's a pure raw EV. It doesn't always have to be on the flop, but it pretty much always has to be the flop, because I think it's always going to check to him, and he could potentially try some random check back for no reason, but yeah, I'm pretty much just going all in for the flop. I mean, you could set up set this guy to hedge the equity. Alright. We overbet, we get raised, we're going to call this hand. I think we're still ahead of, like, I think you might raise a lot of these combo draws, like 9-7 of diamonds and stuff like this. Obviously, ace of diamonds is going to be involved, but I don't think it's a reason to freak out yet. I mean, jack's definitely good for us, I think. I don't think he's raising too much jack X. I think he's pretty polar on the turn. Raise this hand for value. If he runs a big bet, I'm still going to call. Could run jam, honestly. I actually could have considered it. I don't think he has anything here. Chat, are we going for the miracle hero call? This is so fucking ridiculous. It's just like, I don't think he's raising ace jack. I'm gonna run the jam, chat. I don't know. Yes, dude. Fuck, I'm so scared of punting, chat, because these haven't got my way. But I'm not fucking tilting. I'm using my head, okay? We're still locked in. We're still fucking locked in. God, I'm getting so hyped, man. Okay, come on, 7's due. Oh, it's so due. All right, we're gonna believe him here. Nice end. If you're bluffing here, honestly, that tough line by you. If you're in the stream and somehow bluffing there, kudos to you. That shit's tough. Oh, why can't I just have jacks, guys? That was 100% of BBJ. If I had queens over here, oh my god, it was 100% of BBJ. That sucks. I had 7s. Ugh. We can run OB here. We'll just run it. It's definitely okay to bet here. I don't think the queen blocker is that relevant though, because I don't think blocking ace queen matters. I probably want the extra straight draw equity that comes with stuff. Also, it's good to have the flush in the overbet check line, I think. We're still ahead of like 10x that calls now, so checking EV is definitely there. And I want you guys to think about checking EV differently, because I see a lot of like mid takes about it online. Checking EV only matter like just because you say, oh, I have showdown. Do you actually have showdown? And also what checking EV does, it just means that the distribution between your betting EV is going to be less than a hand that has 0 checking EV with like the same properties. So what I mean by that, let's say this hand has like 3 big blinds of checking EV. Well, now it needs to have 3 big blinds more bluff equity than a hand that has 0 checking EV to be better used. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, you can, most slots, you don't need to worry about your frequencies. So first of all, you can just over bluff. So let's say it makes 4 big blinds in betting EV. I can just take it. I don't think it does here. I think also the checking EV potentially could be higher. So yeah, because sometimes I see people, you got to think about checking EV in contrast to bluffing EV. in 99% of spots, because most of you guys don't have to be balanced. So sometimes you need to be balanced, and it's like, okay, well, I can't overbluff here, so I'll take the hand with the 0.5 big blinds and checking EV or whatever. But a lot of times people will like bet the river, they'll overbet again, and they'll hit third pair in a spot where your opponent always has something, and like the bluff is just gonna go, like the bluff is like a super profitable bluff. But they'll be like, well, I hit showdown. That makes you extremely easy to play against. So yeah. For example, the board's like king 10-4 or something. You know your opponent's gonna fold a lot of 10x on the turn to your turn overbet, and this king 10-4 3, and you overbet. You have queen jack, you overbet, and the river's a queen. Well, the solver's gonna tell you to check river there because it's gonna say it can go check check, and your opponent's gonna have 10-9. But this is, you know, your opponent's kind of an itty, and that's the river queen's pretty scary because at that point, what do you have? Oh, you're gonna give up all your bluffs. You still have ace jack, but you're gonna give up all your bluffs because you hit a queen on the river. That's what your opponent, if you're thinking, a lot of times that's what your opponent might expect. So then, and you know he doesn't have enough, as much 10x as the solver's gonna say. Well, then maybe your checking EV is kind of fake, right? Maybe the bluffing EV there makes 10 bigs, and your checking EV is like 1 big, 2 bigs. So yeah. Anyway. So did I 3-bet here? Oh, I check raised. Oh! Bingo da! Alright, obviously we're gonna win the fucking OB here. Either you gotta set or you don't. Good luck. Bingo da! Wait, let's just jam here quick, because when he calls with the king jack and he's not good, he's gonna overfold here. I think I'm always getting the overfold here. No good, sir! Bam! Let's go! What a station! What a station! Yeah, let's go! Let's go! All you gotta do is cry, like, cry about it. All you gotta do is cry about it. Bingo! Absolute bingo on the river. He's probably thinking right now. I know what he's thinking right now. Bro, if the 4 doesn't come off, he's gonna bluff and I'm gonna win. Wait, what do you have jammed on the 4? You'll never know. You'll fucking never know. Alright. What do you jam on a 4 though? I mean, on a non-4? What do you bluffs? 7-6? You'll never know. You'll never know. Alright. We're gonna run call here because this guy's I think this guy's a viewer, and viewers need to learn to beware of the low boards versus me. Watch out! Look out! Duck! Absolutely don't duck. We're not gonna run leads here. I think the board's too bad. Watch out! Watch out! Now if we ever play, now I'm gonna start folding 5s, chat. Oh my god, come on! Are you joking? Nah, we're running the discount double check. I don't care. I don't care. King 5 suited hand. Boom! Exactly. We had to fucking let him know. Boom! John Jones elbow. Right to the jaw. Okay, we're going to tank how long? I think 13 seconds. And then we're going to run the raise. We got to think about it. Should I continue H7 as a raise or a call? Guys, what do you think? H7 raise or a call? I guess H7 raises here. Like equity denial. Yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Oh, bro, is he gonna jam? Fuck, now I have to call off 8-7. I should've just called. Oh my god, come on, Your Honor. What the fuck, man? Every time I hit. Every time I hit. We're fucking locked in for the holidays, guys. Bro, now it comes 6-5-4 and I got queen jack. I'm fucking ripping here. Fuck, man, he has all the sets. Fuck. I'm like that. Alright, we don't have RNG here, so let's roll over here. 97? Alright, man, you're getting min clicked. The RNG fucking decided for me. What the fuck? Fuck you, RNG. This guy's like pretty, like... What? Can you blame me? Chuck, can you blame me? All right, we're obviously gonna run check back here. I'll probably just check back range here. I mean, obviously not with Darza in hand. I think Darza might spice it up a bit. I'm in the big right. All right, we'll protect the leading range with Orban. Orban's in the freaking stream. I know it is. I know he is. Orban, I gotta teach you a lesson, a thing or two, bro. But freaking raising my lead, okay? The fives are hot today, chat. I don't think we're folding fives today. I don't think we can fold the fives today. Bro, it's gonna be really embarrassing when you rip nines here, bro. I'm sorry. It's gonna be really embarrassing, so just don't. Fuck, that's actually not a good card. It's not a good card. That's not a good card. He's king 3 suited. He has actually 3x suited, right? Right, chat? I still think we should I think we should just bet half pot. Because you have like the best set. If I had deuces, I'd be more shook in GL. Could jam here, but we're just gonna uncheck because I kind of lost track of what was going on. No, I lost the extra big blind just to check. Chat, I think my hand makes more as a jam. Actually, does it? How does he have a bluff though? Okay, so like it's between it's definitely he definitely doesn't have a bluff ever, chat. So it's between check fold or jam. And I think deuces I actually really don't mind the check fold line, but fives I'm gonna run the jam. I might be overplaying my hand, but logically it's the only conclusion I can come to right now. So we're gonna jam. It's hard for him to have a 3, right? That's the thing, the river might be overfolded. I don't like check call at all. I'm thinking like, is he gonna fold fours or deuces? Is he gonna fold ace 4 or some shit? I mean, obviously he has ace 3, he might fast play this in the flop, he likes the fast play. I don't know. That run out was just fucking not good. But I mean, this board like this, the run out's not always gonna be that good. If I had 6-7 though, I would probably rip river for, I would 100. Okay, good example. 6-7 guys. I don't think the I don't think that, like for example 6-7, you might be like, oh, I have checking EV. I don't think you really have checking EV. I think, yeah, you might be like king 5 and stuff like this, but I think the bluffing EV, right, is gonna make way more, just because you have like a big blind of checking EV, and then also because you don't actually have any other bluffs. So in theory, though, he should overfold to 6-7 because basically your only bluff. Fucking HP lead. Let's go. It's gonna work. It's gonna fucking work. Just in case it's like a low pocket pair with heart. I mean, he definitely have bluffs as played, so it's whatever. Because his line didn't rep queen at all, so I could bluff here. Would I bluff here? I don't know. Ask me later, but could I bluff here? Yeah. Low key, I should probably check because my ace X of hearts hands are gonna have good showdown, and you could try to bluff them. But yeah, low key. It just felt like it was like a pocket pair to me though, when he's betting like fucking nanos on every street. But this guy is kind of weird with it. Like if there was a guy to be somehow balanced with his like B33 IP double bet, it might be him, dude. It might be him. We'll mix between the two. On a 9, we'll check it back. Eating a kebab, watching the greatest poker player of all time, an 18th century peasant couldn't begin to envision this quality of life. Literally, bro. Oh, I feel bad. 1/3. We can actually build raises here for sure, for sure. But do we want to? I feel like we want double over. We'll just call it. Oh, wait, that's kind of my card, sir. I don't think it's your card. I think it's mine. I think we just tank for a while and run OB here. I think the reason we run OB is we're not flatting weak A6. We're only flatting the strong ones. So, yeah, I would fucking get out of the way too. Orban, I would get the fuck out of the way too. I'm playing with some moxie today. You know, in the 4. Where's the 4? Come on, guys. Jesus, who runs this bad? By the way, is it just me? The BBJ is in the air today, guys. How many triple aces? I think it's on this. I think it's gonna happen on this table. It might happen this hand. Where's the hand with sevens here? I had it. I thought it was on this table. Maybe it was on this one. The BBJ is in the air. Wait, is he leading into my raise? No, I flattered him. Because I was about to say, you might be getting popped here, sir. But we'll calm down. We'll calm down. Nice hand, nice hand, nice hand. We'll roll here. I think we can continue hard X hands. We'd rather, like, people get the spot wrong. You'd rather fold like king 8 bad suit than just like, you definitely want the heart offsuit hands to continue. You're not folding very many. Reopen here, I think we run pretty big. I mean, 75 is okay, because he obviously picks up a lot of king X. So you can pretty much bet almost all your ace X. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. Where's Danny? I kind of want to check here. It's kind of spook. I don't think he's calling super tight here, and like a strong range, I think I'm okay with check folding. Like, yeah, okay, we can realize on a 6 or an ace, but like, I think this is gonna be like 10s like so often, and I'm just like low-key kind of scared of it. I'll admit, fuck you guys, I'm a little scared. I'll admit it. We would have got there, but I'll admit it. I've been like low-key punting the spot too much. Like, I don't think that. I said I wasn't folding 5s today. Obviously, I'm okay with. I'm not actually gonna like completely troll. I think I'm supposed to fold that spot. 6, 7. That's the best. Like, we're up like I don't even know how much money. With 6, 7. 97. All right, we'll be at it. We'll be at it. Okay, come on. Where's the 3? Like, the jokes. Like, come on, guys. Stop trying to be funny. Where's the 3? Like, for real. Okay, we're gonna run huge overbet here. I think. Maybe not so big, because like he does have king queen, and I imagine we want to bet king jack and king 9 at a frequency. So we'll just go like this big. I actually think less big is better. We butchered GTO, but well played. What do you mean we butchered the GTO? I've never made an inaccuracy. Oh my god! Okay, do we actually want to play jam here? We could play both sides, but I think this hand wants to jam. I honestly think he's gonna have 2-pair a lot. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Also, I'm dropping the station tag because he's no longer a station. I'm gonna give him stream viewer. Yeah, we're all in. Fuck, king 10, what a cooler. That's sick. That's fucking sick. Oh my god. How does he have folds? I think like jam as main size here is like probably not the best. It's probably just 75 on the river chat, but I do think we could split pretty easily actually. But basically 5x of hearts hands like jamming. And pairs like jamming. Like if I took a 4 and I jammed it, then that would be pretty fucking neat. I think even a 3, like 5-3 could like jamming, and then all the other hands probably in the good B75 category. Just because hands like ace king want to B75. I could have mixed between the two. I went with the jam. I do think he probably just rips all 2 pairs, so maybe 75 just makes more money. Might have butchered that spot. What do you mean we butchered the GTO, Apon? I've never made an inaccuracy in my life. Your solver must just be bugged, bro. Okay, what happened? We bet into him. Yeah. Alright, we'll mix here. Ace-3's been getting us in trouble here. I don't know, I just feel like people would be running the squeeze too much. I'm just kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired, chat. Nope, this is 1 pip too wide. I'm done making cutoff open mistakes. I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. All right. I think triple here makes money. Gets the girls, mainly my girlfriend. She likes the triple barrel here. Gets the bag. Alright, we're gonna call. We're gonna call to. Alright. This is my board. Do we run the overbet to be balanced, or do we check? Because this guy has ace-7, and he's never folded ace-7. Oh wait, ace-7's bad example. He has ace-8. Sorry. And he's dead to rights. Here, you could definitely mix OB, though. But versus a rec, I'll just check my middling hand. I kind of want to do this, but, like, what's the point? 5s and 6s mainly? We'll just call. If he doesn't on river, though, he's getting pop, sorry. I don't think he's going to call off his net worth. With the 7. What do you guys think? Okay, he sized up, though, so we'll flip. Yeah, we can't really improve here. Could maybe call low frequency to have, like, some better bluff property on the river. Generally, like, calling for, like, river blocker bluffs is, like, not necessarily, like, really a thing. Like, feels like it should be a thing, but it's, like, low-key not a thing. I find. Like, oh, when it's a hard and he reopens and I check jam, my hand might make one more big blind than the next bluff. Alright. We'll just run half pot only. I'll be like, good luck on the stream. Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. We have been running decent. We are kind of changed men. Could open with the Reckon. 2x, sneaky. I get away with it. When the check good. Fuck, what a cooler ace-7. Nothing you can do here, Orban. Huh. Like, actually, this is kind of isn't it, chat? This one's kind of raising alarm bells. But it feels like it's, like, low-key small enough that it's, like, not a bluff. For some reason, that's my intuition. This guy does bluff. But, like, I low-key blocked the bust d8s. Like, oh, I blocked 9-8. Like, it's, like, so fake, no? Like, I actually, like, he has 8-6. Ace-8 even. Like, I think it's, like, if he was to bluff, it would just be, like, suited ace-x. And he's kind of, like, repping just a 10. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But it feels like he went small enough to just, like, get called. If he's repping just a 10, I feel like it would go bigger. I think here we don't want to bet too often. He has ace-queen pure. I think here you B75 only. And you only bet, like, 30% of the time. So, I don't have an RNG here, but not much. I think on that RNG we could maybe bet, but we'll play defensive. He runs the small reopen as he likes to do. We're gonna run call. I guess we can roll to run check raise, but we're gonna mainly call. Pretty good turn, obviously. Pretty good run out, all things considered. He only has like a couple pocket pairs. In theory, he could have like a lot. You got counterpit with 3s and 4s though. So he's only really revving. I think he will. It's like 10s through 6s. I mean, that's not many hands, bro. Compared to how many he has. I could go bigger here, honestly, as an exploit. Obviously. Shit, man. We had him dead to rights. I think we just go big. We go big. 19. I probably should have just gone OB, but there's just like double flush draw. I figured, why not? Why not? Versus a rec. I figured, like, if anyone's gonna overcall that spot, it's gonna be a rec. I do think the BBJ is in the air, so I mean, on this table. Remember, I said this, chat. The 3 aces have been hot. I've seen 2. They come in waves. They come in waves. So when this guy inevitably 4-bets me here, we're gonna flat. This ain't a theory, but alright, that's 1. We'll run B33 here, because if he folds jacks, I'm not exactly gonna cry about it. If I had like kings and stuff, you know. People don't raise enough here. If they're playing enough raises, it's kind of sad. Alright, versus Mr. Bugs. He is quite crazy. This hand does mix. Lose the 5s and 5 full here. We're gonna run call. Unfortunate. I think we do usually call this hand. Definitely get behind the logic between behind folding it. I think we will run the call. The block. He's having just an ace when he blocks. We should call sometimes. I don't think he's going to bluff here for block, though. I really don't. I really, really don't. think if he somehow floated something and he wanted to bluff it, he would size up. And I think he's smart enough not to bluff like 9x here. So we're going to exploitably fold here. Yes! Oh my god, what is going on? Nice try. Don't be ace-jack. Like, suck. Oh my god, let's go. Also, what is this? Jam ladybugs. What are you doing? You're never getting called by worse. And why are we bluffing? Like, what are we bluffing out? Ace-10? I mean, I guess. It's not really your call, man. I don't know. Yes, man. Yes. Come on. Bro, this is must-see TV. What exactly do you get? I get pretty decent rake back. Not even gonna lie, I'm kind of a rake back warrior. I'm like super elo inflated. To fill up chest, or is it weekly, daily? It's like daily. I get like 70%. Yeah. Kind of a rake back warrior, but yeah. He runs the like small reopen, and I just don't really believe in it. I don't believe it's a good. I don't believe it's strong. We're gonna put pedal to the metal. If you got 10s, you got 10s, right, chat? Like if you got 10s, you got 10s. Like you don't got 10s. I'm sorry. You don't got it. Like, yeah. Thank you. Oh. Come on. Guys, all you gotta do is be victims. I think I just gotta be like up, like I just gotta be like crying. We're gonna be crying in our Lambo by the end of the night, guys. Crying in the Lambo. We're actually suffering from success. I'm so fucking sad, man. You guys don't know what it's like. I don't even know what it's like to bluff because I always hit. Dude, you don't know what it's like. You know what the most fun part of poker is, guys? Running bluffs. I don't get to do that. We don't get to do that over here. Like, it's so sick. I'm always value betting, man. And now they don't even pay me because I always have it. You guys don't know what it's like. I just don't know what it's like. Alright. We're gonna run the Kora. Wait. 0%? Shit. Honestly, fold. This is like, because it's 0, because this guy's like actually that tight. Like, you gotta drop the ego that it's BBB. Like, you can just imagine it's a 10 big blind and you're playing these positions. Or these positions even. You would never call. Right? So I'm not gonna call because I'm like, oh, I'm opening so wide. I'm over folding. Pretty sure Buddy's a wreck and you just don't 3-bet. So we just don't call. Like, I low-key could end his career and just, like, blatantly, I just flopped, like, 10-10-3, but, like, then it's gonna get too obvious that I have the streamer run good today. I'm not trying to be too obvious, you know. A chick. We could run B75. I think it's overfolded. I guess it's okay. I think we're gonna chop by the river with a lot of the ace-x hands that call us better. Obviously, ace-10 and ace-jack not the best. But outside of that, he might call hands like queen jack, king jack with a heart, right? Which these hands, I mean, obviously we have to call all ace-x here. Nice value bet, honestly, nice value bet. It's kind of an overcall on the turn IMO, but I guess I'm over bluffing, so well played. Just from an EQR perspective, it's not the best, but I guess when the board's paired, though, it's not the worst. But honestly, I'm probably over bluffing. I'm probably not over bluffing. Let's be real. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. At least with that hand. I'm not gonna judge him too much though. Oh shit! Fuck. We're suffering from success, dude. It's so fucking tough. Like I was gonna bluff now. I don't know. I don't get to bluff. I don't get to bluff. Oh, alright. Fuck. I kind of believe him though. I believe you. I believe you. Sorry, I don't know why I do. We're UTG chat. Like, I just believe it. These guys give me the worst prices, and then I just see the nuts over and over and over again. Like, bro, stop giving me such a bad price, and maybe I'll pay you. Like, honestly. I think this guy is quite crazy, though. So maybe I should be, like, low-key calling. It's like hard to have bluffs in the small blind, though. It really is. Because you have to, like, take pairs or offsuit hands. People just usually don't do that shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So, it's kind of hard to have bluffs in the small. We'll play him if you found it. Like, honestly, if you did have a bluff, it'd be like king queen with the queen of clubs. I don't think my queen of clubs is like blocking too much value, guys. This guy's 3-bet is like normal enough that I don't think he's gonna have like queen jack of clubs and stuff like this very often. Like, those are more intuitive 3-bets, right? Okay, chat, we run the lead. We run the fucking lead. I think Orban is like low-key just gonna sniff it out 100 times out of 100 here, but I don't really care. I gotta do it. Honestly, good raise though, because would I play queen jack, king jack, what the fuck? Ace jack this way? Probably not. So, well played. This guy's in the stream though. It's unfair, man. Why doesn't he turn on his stream? Fuck chat. Honestly, I called in my folks at GG because like I'm a streamer. I told them, yo, don't put a king out there. I want to bluff. Put a king out there. Don't put a spade. I want to bluff. I'm bored. I realized like that was probably a mistake. I should probably just hit the spade next time. Sixes are hot. If this was fives, we would have called because the fives are fucking hot today, guys. Does shove make any sense? I guess is a bluff. Which shove are you referring to? Because there is a 4-minute delay here. And I've been shoving a lot recent. Oh, you're talking about his king 10 hand? Yeah, I don't know, man. Probably blocks folds. I mean, I'm probably like, I don't even know. Like, I guess he's trying to get like, I don't know. This guy kind of just like randomly like shits himself on stream, but when he plays. But honestly, overall, he's been like playing okay versus me. So, but yeah, I don't know what that was about. I think it's like okay. But when the ace comes off, like it's the king and the 10 are probably like the king 10 is probably one of my main folds. So blocking it is probably not the best. I mean, blocking 10s is kind of sweet, I guess. But I think it's just a spot overall that you should be playing more defensively and checking because I have more jack X than you, so you should be like defending. But like obviously king 10, he just like I don't know. People kind of just like don't care to defend their checking range. This is just a great card for my range. I mean, he hits the jack queen would obviously be way better, but whatever. I probably want a 9 or 10, but whatever. Do we run the reopen chat? No, this guy's too sneaky. I'm like low-key scared of him. Yes! Oh my god, try me again. I'm the best in the game. Value bet next time, buddy. Okay, I'm being too much. I'm trying to be too good of a streamer right now. But low-key, the vibes are off the charts, no chat? The PBJ incoming, oh my god. I'm looking at my stream because I'm a narcissist. My viewers are kind of cooked because good shit, bro. Keep running like this and you'll be playing me at 500. What do you mean by that? Trying to like flex on me right now? You'll be playing me on my main stake. All right, Orban, whatever, man. Whatever, bro. You freaking sniper. I'm kidding. I don't mind that you're here. At least you're open about being in here. Like some of these guys I know are in here, dude, and they're just fucking lying. I know you are. We'll run fold. Multi-way and yeah, math. Pythagorean theorem. Yeah, we'll fold. Alright, on the check here, guys. This one's 75 here. Like, no way, man. You call me with an ace here. No way, man. Like, actually, you just call ace high? I'm the first guy to ever bluff this spot. I'm literally the first. I'm over it. I shouldn't be doing this. This is too easy to get range called. Also, like, why are we checking flop when the Rex in the hand when you have this as your hand? Like, this guy's only playing versus me, I swear to God. He's like completely ignoring that this guy even plays poker. I just like low-key thought this would work because like it just looks like so like people just don't bluff this spot, like honestly for this size. Like I don't know. From my experience, but whatever. I mean people don't like me. If this guy somehow has it, like we're kind of shook. I'll just run 1/3 because I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get bluffed. The ace of clubs is good. Like a lot of the runouts are gonna be pretty. I think he's gonna raise his value early, so then we can kind of run him over later. I'm expecting to get 4-bet bluffed here, so I think we're gonna make 21 big blinds here, chat. Never mind. Fuck, it was jack high too. How come there are different countries playing this pool? Because they're not actually different countries. They're like, you're allowed to just pick your flag. So this guy, I guess, is from Italy. This guy's, I guess, German. I'm obviously clearly lying. But my character is from Japan, my avatar. Okay. But you just selected in the client. It's not like a... Another victim, chat. Another victim. If he raised, I was gonna cry on stream. I would have issued a public apology. I think like the DC kind of killed my momentum, yes, for the viewers. I appreciate everyone being in here. The chat's active, which I like. I care a bit more about that than the viewers. All right, good luck to you, bro. I'm bluffing so much. Like if you don't get in jacks here, you're making a big mistake. HP. Yeah. On a spade, we just jam. By the way, you just don't make more money by like checking, being scared. How do you fold a pair here? And if you fold a pair, then don't you dare fold a pair. Okay, that was so cringe. Why did I think that was good? We'll run call here. We'll run the fucking lead. We're going 500 IQ. Jacks. Once. There was no painter there to paint. Sorry, man. Literally the painter took the day off. I knew I had information he didn't know. The artists are on strike right now. Ladybugs has a timing tell, bro. All right, let's discuss it. I'm APK. Go easy on me, bro. Then you go easy on me. And you go easy on me. I see you. Ed won't. Will he? Ed won't. Ed won't call this fucking overbet, will he? Ed won't call this overbet, will he? Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess Ed won't fold, man. I got the wrong intel. Maybe it's like pointless OB, whatever. I could like beat myself up for this, but I think like MDA wise is okay. Obviously, I'm probably attacking the wrong equity bucket here, but like I don't mind it. It's whatever. I mean, I've definitely like lifetime upkeeps in that mode. Like the fact that this guy's running like niche checkbacks here, pretty sure he's like in the stream because he's playing so weird. He's easy to call when he sees your cards. Exactly, Rosetta Jones. Exactly, dude. Okay, this is. I'm opening this. This is technically only an open deep stack, but when you play with me, it feels like you're playing deep stack with the amount of in-position pressure I put on you. Also, why do I have this thing behind me in my setup? I don't even know what I'm doing with my setup. This thing's like leaning on me. All right, whatever. Let's just regain composure here. Regain. 71, not high enough. No, let's not open this. Actually, we could. I think it's Daijobu. Now we forward. All right, I'm running the overbet. I've seen enough. I'm gonna run double OB here. We gotta spice it up on the stream every now and then. Unless it's a spade. But even on a spade, like, do you check back flush draws? Oh, there's just so many bluffs, chat. But how does he have an ace? But how do we have an ace? We have ace jack, exactly. I don't know. I'm gonna commit. Just because I think their blockers are pretty bad. But like, at the same time, you're always gonna have bad blockers here. I think like queen 10. I think not having a 10 is okay, right? Is he just gonna hero call an 8? Also, like, Loki, he's repping like an 8 hero call. We actually like block these hero calls. Oh, can you just toss your cards, dude? I literally, chat, how many times have I ran this line on stream? I've like never ran it. Yet this guy's gonna put me on an overbluff. It's so sick. Okay, no. Thank God, let's go. Got the magic door straight to the penthouse? Bro, he's a cat from the future. Or he's like a raccoon, no? He's like, I forget the exact animal name. Okay, we have like goated unblockers here. I feel like he's just gonna have like a lot of 9x and like 7x is played. So even though we block like ace 4, ace 3, potentially, I think like not blocking the 7 and the 9x hands is like pretty good on the river. No, I know you weren't. I knew you weren't, Orban. I'm just messing with you. I knew you weren't. Also, like, even if you were, I wouldn't care. Bro, okay, guys. Honestly, this isn't worth it. Even though it's working, even though they're folding, it's not worth it. The anxiety of these guys just taking 2 minutes to make their fold. Like, just fold your cards, bro. Oh my God. I'm going insane. We could run raise here. We could. Like, we could. We block queen 10, jack 10, which surely is good. And also, like, we have so much 10x here, and, like, he just doesn't have that much 10x. Like, is he gonna actually call me down on 10-10 deuce? I kind of want to just run overbet jam, chat. I'm, like, low-key fucked for it, but, like, I kind of just want to run overbet jam. Okay, if we roll high, okay, we roll low. Like, I just don't think he's ever checking a 10. I don't think he's ever calling me down. I'm just doing it. I don't care. I want to do it. You could have aces, which would be well played. I'm jamming. I don't know. We just gotta do this every now and then to get paid. He might call me. He might have aces, which is well played. Or 10s, but... I think hearts would be the best blocker, but whatever. We're gonna run the jam. We're going crazy right now. Oh my God. We're the red line masters. Oh my God. You better call me. Alright, okay. Well, actually, let's look at line. I feel like not having the ace of diamonds here is like freaking so goated. Oh my God. Whatever, man. This size is so cringe though. Why the size? Oh, well played. Well played, man. You leveled the shit on me. Well played. Figured I'd call sometimes. You could have like hands like 5-4, 6-4, stuff like this. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a tell. Like maybe overbets a tell. Maybe overbets his bluffs. I don't know. He's in the stream though, guys, so I can't really reveal too much. Let's call sometimes. Keep him honest. Calling, no. Bluffing, big yes, guys. Oh my God. I did it all within 4 minutes, so people didn't know that I was running big bluffs. It's smart. Just completely changed my play pattern. I'm leveraging my stream to my advantage. All right. 8 of spades. You shouldn't bluff 8 of spades, so in theory it's a good call. You see, this is like one of these like reverse dynamics. Because I block 8x of spades, it's a snap fold. Therefore, he shouldn't bluff 8x of spades. Therefore, it's a good call. Now, is all this actually going on in real life? Maybe not, but I'll still call this in because I think good on blockers. We don't block 10-9, we don't block queen 10, we don't block da-da-da-da-da. I don't think he's like value betting king 10 or king 9 that much. King 10 is maybe close because he could be value betting king 10. It's better than king 9 for sure, for sure. It's probably a good call to the triple. Does this guy bluff? I don't think so. I don't think he bluffs here, so I'm probably going to fold most of the time. He's taking like light years. I feel like this is the weird thing with me, guys, when people tank. The 5 doesn't change that much. Like, I have my decision already made. I'm going to keep it a book. Like, it just feels like you're tanking with value for no reason. Like, are you really just going to, like, but I also don't understand. Like, is someone really going to tank this long with king queen just to be like, bro, just play, like. All right, do we want to call? We unblock all the bluffs. I should call sometimes. I do believe this guy's nittier. We have to call half the time. This hand's objectively better. Oh my God. It's obviously a great blocker. I'm still going to fold. I don't care. I'm folding. Nice hand. I'm still going to fold. Nah, I thought about it for a little bit. The amount of times I've seen a bluff there in my lifetime, not 33% of the time. I'll tell you that. Not 33% of the time. you want to exploit me on top pair? I promise you guys, I'm not very good at folding top pair, so I don't know if you're going to be able to exploit me that much. So I'd rather give it little EV. The long tank, honestly, might have been doing it to level me. The pot size, definitely an odd choice. I will say definitely an odd choice. It feels almost like he hit ace-4 and then didn't want to jam. It like low-key gave off that vibe too a little. That's what I was kind of thinking towards the end. I was like, yeah. Obviously ace-10, queen-10, 10-9. This guy has been like kind of aggressive. Okay, we're supposed to call here. The thing is, like, is this person tight pre-flop? I don't think we have a reason to assume they're crazy. Obviously, we're kind of scarred for life because we've lost with aces twice calling. So it's kind of like scarred me for life a little, but whatever. I don't know how many cold forward folds people have, but people do be running the cold forward. People do be running it. I think we just mainly call here. Don't you dare have the quacks. Don't you dare have the quacks. We've lost like 4 times, like literally 3 times. Flatting aces. We lost the kings twice. Okay, with the ace of clubs, I think we just check. If he has kings, we're gonna get stacked anyway. And if he has other stuff, he might turn into a bluff. I don't think he has too many suited hands. Like the odds that he is crazy enough to have king jack of clubs, jack 10 of clubs here, and then check turn. That's gonna be 1 in a trillion level poker gameplay. All right, if this motherfucker got kings though, I think we're ending stream. Because why are we checking kings on the turn here? I think it's probably just gonna help me. It's probably gonna be ace king. I'm hoping. Maybe even like bad king jack. We'll run the bluff, run for the station. I think jam's main size here. Like, am I really reopening a hand that loses to ace king? No. So even though this like seems kind of thin. Could be hands like king jack, king 10, right? So then he could even like hero call these. Yeah, I'm not expecting to get called with the ace of clubs. To the point where like it might not be a reopen, but yeah. Nice hand. Bro, I know you're in the stream. I gotta keep you on your toes. I gotta keep you on your toes, man. I can't let you just range toss versus me. Because I know you're in the stream. So I gotta keep you on your toes. I'm not that easy to play versus. I'm not that easy to play versus. Alright, we're gonna call on hit an 8 versus you. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. This number, I low-key want to run the full bet. He sized down deeper. We'll just call often here. Because we're just so incentivized to call. Deeper, size down, da-da-da. This is sus check, though, bro. To the point where, like, I just think I'm just going to value on myself if I bet a third here. I don't care for protection. I'm just going to fold when you sneeze on the board. If you run this live with queen jack, well played, like, honestly. We could call here and we turn our hand into a bluff on clubs. I think it's actually probably good. Oh, no. Now we have a chance to turn our hand into a bluff. I don't think he calls too often here. We block, like, ace, king of clubs. I think we just raise and jam. I think we had a pair we could call. But it like looks even less like a pair if we run the raise. Redline Master, dude. Guys, when should I drop my Redline Masterclass course? So I flatted small here. Let's run 75. But I like low-key gave a tell because like why the hell did I check turn? Like, I don't know. I was too busy, like, redlining the fuck out of this guy. Like, why am I checking turn? Like, this hand was an auto win, guys. I just threw. If I just 1/3 the range on this turn, I just print. I just threw. I deserve to get 3 out of there for checking turn. River's not the best. I think he's going to have hands like king 10, king 9 still. Obviously, if he has 2 pair, I'd still rather bet turn. Like, if I check here and then he bets, like, what's he bluffing, right, guys? So I'd rather just frontline myself and check river. I feel like I'll make more money getting value from like king 10, king 9, queen 10, jack 10 even than I will from like check calling here and like hoping he bluffs a 6. So even if I value on myself here, I don't want to check fold on the river. On most, like on the 7, I'm not going to check fold. So I'd rather just run this line. Plus I can like obviously improve to a 10, stuff like that. Also, like, I can hit a 6 on the river, which basically puts me ahead of every single one of his hands, except 10-9, and, like, the low-frequency ace-10. So, yeah. So, in that case, I can get 3 streets of value, which would be quite cool. So, I'd rather front-load there to get called by the equity-driven hands than, like, bluff catch, because I don't think my hand's a good bluff catcher. I don't think it's a spot where people over-bluff the river. I'm yapping today, but low-key, I'm just feeling the poker. I'm like 1 with the cards right now. I'm 1 with the cards. I'm playing with confidence, dude. And low-key, my viewer count is like not as high as it's been because I only have real ones in here. I'm not, like, I think that's what it is. I have a lot of like haters, fakes in my stream. I'm like complaining about viewers, but now I got the real ones. We're like channeling energy. All right, open. Actually, like, maybe my Streamlabs also might just be lying to me. I'll check my YouTube viewers as well. I have to, yeah. Guys, how are we liking the stream? Are we liking the extra attitude, or is it like shut up and just talk about the spots? What are we feeling? Sometimes I'm just on one. Sometimes we're more strategy. You know, I'm a human. Okay, actually, I have a good amount of viewers. Never mind. I'm lying. This guy's shot taking, isn't he? That definitely changes my decision. Woeful. You know what? I didn't like the 7 of spades over here because the 7 of spades is going to be on the board. You see? That's why I'm going to play this one and not this one. Okay, we're going to run 13.5 because that's the GTO size, even versus rec. We play only theory. Nash only strategies here. Alright, I wanted to check back here because surely it's fine. I'd like to run. My gut reaction was to snap the overbet jam. Bro! Why? Why does no one believe me? Just because I'm a streamer, Wilson. If you snapped it, I would have been fucking pissed. You better... He's not from Germany, plus EV. He's not from Germany. He's Ontario, but he might be German. We're playing in Ontario. 75. Amateur call. Amateur call. Come on, man. I give a sizing tell. All right. 2.5. We're going to call this mid-hand because it's 2.5 and we're IP. Wilson, I wouldn't feel so bad about folding. I mean, at the end of the day, do you want to be unbluffable, bro? Is that who you're trying to be? You're trying to be the unbluffable guy? I don't think anyone wants to be the unbluffable guy, right? I would fold there versus me. So, I mean, people have called off that spot today. Like, you would have been the first one to ever be good there since I started stream. Actually, you were in stream, so I was playing backwards poker. So maybe you had the leveling war going on. But yeah. Okay. Nice. Versus this guy, we're just going to call jam river and hope he calls off something worse. Obviously, this kind of action killer, which makes it a little more awkward. I do have him tech station though, chat, so we're just going to bet small and like basically get him to a spot where he might even hero call like kings or something. If he rips though, I kind of just believe him. I think he just has like a better ace. And like sometimes even a 5. I still think he's going to like raise kings there or something. I think you misclicked, surely, right? And you got punished for it. Bro, are you gonna have monsters in the closet? Are you gonna be fucking... That's the wrong way to describe this. Are you gonna be scarred from earlier? No. You just didn't have anything. Sometimes, guys, there's different, like, when you run a big bluff versus a guy, sometimes they're, like, tilted. They want to call you more next time. But there's other people who are thinking, like, one step ahead. They're like, he just ran a big bluff versus me. He wouldn't run 2 in a row. So, and APK doesn't know which type of player I am. He doesn't know. Will I run 2 crazy lines in a row? Or will my next line be like, I'm trying to cash in now? You know, these are the leveling games you need to think about. Good dude, Cutter. Hater, dude, my haters are crying. Also, someone said they just noted it was Doraemon. Yeah, Doraemon's a fucking goat, man. Literally goat. I'm learning Japanese. I've been really slacking since I started the stream, but I was doing like 2 to 3 hours a day for all like months. I'm still mid though, because language is fucking hard. But I watched the Doraemon because it's like a kid show. Bro, that guy's my goat. Because I watch it in Japanese. So he's like my favorite character, bro. This guy is like actually he'd be he always got it on him. The vibes are always off the charts. Like he's the chillest guy. I really appreciate your content. I've learned a lot. I'm glad. I'm actually glad people say they've learned. Because I'm not even, like, I'm not a coach. I'm not anything. I'm not out here, like, you know, I'm just literally explaining my thought process. So that's, like, the biggest compliment when people say they've gotten better at their game from just hearing me talk. Because, I don't know. I've never, like, posted a graph. Obviously, I'm showing my results. Guys, does this look good to you guys? No, this doesn't look very Instagram-worthy, does it? I gotta, like, put in the caption. But with the rake back... Yeah. Doesn't really look Instagram worthy. Never posted results or anything. And the fact that this many people still like my game, it's just a testament to like the videos itself. Because I'm not fugazing. I love the hype streamer mentality. Yeah, bro. Dude, if only I had 5s. The 5s are ridiculous today. It's actually true. Right, I kind of don't believe him. But can you really check the king on the turn? Amateur hour. It's amateur hour, dude. Yeah, like, throw back to when I first started playing poker and Antonio Esfandiari. Does his story add up? Bro, if I could play versus Antonio Esfandiari, bro, I would just, like, trap the nuts and then jam 3x pot every hand versus him. Fuck, his story doesn't make sense, fuck! Might have to fix you up soon to keep you humble. No, man. Don't you dare to lead a6 and then river a 6 again, okay? Can we just not do that? You can humble me with a hero call. Or... Don't you dare do it like that. That shit was cringe, dude. Don't you dare, man. Don't you dare, Orban. Amateur hour. I definitely actually have a lot of Jack X's played, so we could run the raise. I'm kind of curious of like what he's gonna do on river, so I'm like kind of down to call. 1/3 here. We're just gonna OB the river. I don't even know what we're repping. Yeah, whatever. Let's just run like this size. We're not even repping anything, guys. This hand is like ridiculously weird. We're just repping a jack, obviously. I low-key should have just raised turn. The Ryman running good today? Yeah. No line and step to overturn. I should, in theory, be snapping river. Not really, bro. Because then you're just range calling river for like 2x pot. So then you're just that guy. Like, the thing is, in my opinion, bro, I know, like, I think exploitatively you might have made money there. I'm not gonna die. I don't think my hand's like that big of an overbluff. But the issue is, if you always go with this, like, when I call turn, I have to call river. You're just a spot on the river, dude. Yeah, you definitely just have to randomly mix ace-x, though, because you're pretty capped. Like, I'm not denying you have to call. But I find I would err on the side of overfold being okay there. But obviously, streamer dynamics, etc., it's okay. I thought it would work because I haven't bluffed that spot all stream, and you've been watching. I could jam here. I low-key just want a 75. Do I block? Like, shit. Chat, do I jam river or check back? Is there enough calls now? Oh, my spot looks so bluff. My spot looks so bluff. I actually think this is just pure value. I'm gonna fold. I actually don't think it's ever a bluff. I think he just got freaked out of me checking back. I'm like so sure. I'm just gonna fold. Nice hand. I think what happened was he had a flush draw on the turn, and then like it's like actually schizo bluff on the river. Because I just have so many flush draws on a B75. I don't know. To me, it's just schizo bluff. I think it's like sometimes people feel too nutted when they check raise, so they prefer to run like call donk. I've seen it. I just don't think there's a, like, this is just schizo. I have flush draws here so often, chat. Like, I'm not gonna look this guy up. Like, if he did have a bluff, like, I don't even know. It'd have to be like queen, like, would he call queen jack double like bad suits on the river? I don't know. To me, it just seems so schizo. It could be like ace queen, but then like just jam ace queen on the turn. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's ace queen. I'm willing to be bluffed by ace queen there. To me, it just seemed like sometimes people get to the river and they realize like, wait, my opponent's gonna check back. When they're less good at the game, they're like, if he has his king, he's gonna check his back. I'm just gonna jam. Because obviously his line's not a line in theory, so we're gonna imply some level of how do I say this? Not skill by our opponent. Not skill is a crazy way to phrase that. But it just really gave off that vibe that he didn't want to check raise river, and yeah. Once he calls B75 turn, like, honestly, if he finds the schizo line, I'd rather just reward him for the schizo bluff than pay him off with the fucking no diamond blocker. Quota. Good start. But there's going to be a better finish. Good start, but better finish right here, guys. Good start, better finish. I like jam here because we fold out ace king. Sometimes, if people are bad, they'll like range fold ace king, so. Good start, better finish. Could definitely run calls here, but I think like cancel ace jack. Yeah, there was going to be a finish, bro. Let's freaking go, dude. This is the BBJ table. I've already decided for the day which one was going to be the BBJ table. So it would be nice if one of y'all could wake up with jack so we could just hit this thing already. I'm going to be honest. I know my Discord link doesn't fucking work, by the way, guys. Alright, this guy like is known to flat jacks in the big, surely, right? I think checking his hand's okay. But we'll want that. It's just better equity denial. Folding out like hands like jack 9 offsuit and shit that this guy might defend. Even just like jack 8 suited, right? Okay, people don't raise enough there usually, and if they do, it's like decent equity. I mean, they have to have a 5 or a 4. People aren't usually raising like the 8-6 backdoor flush draw hands like they should. Enough. This guy is like maybe capable though. But the 5s, I swear, there's a 5 on every fucking board. Like, are we joking? I should play A5. Yeah, he's a cat android. Mirai. That's the feature in Japanese. Mirai. Alright. We're also gonna run Coda. Like I said, it's definitely mixed. Yeah, but it's one of those spots where you're so capped, like everything mixes, right? But if you mean it's a mix, it means everything's 0 EV, which means you can like low-key just pick one or the other and like sleep, like fine. I will tell you though, bro, if you call up like 10-9 there and I have a 10, you're gonna feel way more sick than you do right now. That's like, in my opinion. Obviously though, like if we like, let's say we start battling, but that was the first of first. Because I know you have an ace when you call turn. So most people are just not willing, and you call turn pretty quick. It's like most people don't have the balls to just jam it. Wow, but you're coolering me here. Half pot here is kind of odd size. I think I'm getting milked by like 8s. But I'm not going to fold strong 5. Weak 5, like 8-5 or something. Like I'd probably fold. But just feel pretty face up here. Pot is quite odd, actually. See, but small into 3 people. Then you got HP. This is what's throwing me off because you definitely don't one size HP here on the river. I'm like tempted to call. I'm just being in it today, and I think, dude, being in it today has got me pretty far. So we're just gonna keep going. Nice bluff. You had it. I think definitely having a jack there is like gonna be a lot better though. Like I don't think I need to call too much 5x simply because he went pot. Like obviously I want him to have a jack less often because he could just be going thin with his jack. So if I was gonna not believe him there, which I low-key think the half pot is like more of an indicator of strength than anything. But, I mean, it could be like he goes small because I should raise it if I have it and then bluff me, which is a completely valid line. We'll run check here. Like, we have the equity versus the jack tens and stuff like this because we still beat them. And then, obviously, we have the flush draw. Could run, like, he should have more a6 than me. Actually, it's, like, quite close. I think overbet here makes the most sense from a6. Damn. I think he's going to reopen all a6 here, so I think we just run XR. If he has, like, sixes, guys, am I getting paid? Surely not. I'd rather make sure my, like, sixes get to realize and stuff. Oh, wow. I mean, fair for him, but I low-key think you could definitely run bluffs here. Everything chops, so, like, king high is so fake, right, chat? We're in range check here, so we will keep up the trend. We'll 3-bet our friend here. Hoping for just like a king X call here. We are supposed to call in theory, so we will. Okay, flop. We have like by overcalling these spots because we do 3-bet them a little too often. He runs the check. It's definitely unintuitive on XR. I think I'm okay. Like if I had 8 of spades, honestly, I think like I'd rather bet here without the 8 of spades. The reason why is if I'm bet folding 8 of spades, it feels like I am losing more equity. Whereas if I'm bet folding 8s without a spade, I really don't mind folding to the XR. Pretty good, pretty decent flop here. Nice. We're just gonna full slow play this thing. Full slow play. Damn, you remember the 9s? You bet 9s on the turn? Why didn't you bet 9s on the flop? Why is this guy so weird? Why is he so weird, chat? He waits for the jack of diamonds to come out and then he reopens 9s. We're gonna full slow play, like I said. Obviously, like you could argue you're giving a free card. Actually, slow playing here has to be terrible. I think we just run HP and just like deal with it. Like it is true. Like I don't think I want to give a free card to kings, queens, and jacks and 10s just to stack me for no reason. Like if they want to pay to do it, it's fine. I don't think people really bluff in this line. Oh my god, ace-5 is a thing. You obviously have to jam. I think 6-5 he would have barrel turn. Ace-5 is a thing. It's probably just like ace-10, right? And then he blocks 10-9. Bro, you block 10-9. You have to call. What are we doing? I will call king high, and then I could like technically wait. Okay, we still lose an ace, but all right, chat. What's the angle here? No, we already got him once. I'm not raising repping to 5. The block is kind of sus, but we're calling 5 to win 7.5. It is odd from him. I feel like he yeah, I get why he didn't want to size up though. Ace-10 blocks 10-9. Just saying. Ace-10 does block 10-9. That's definitely the only hand I'm repping here. Yeah, well played. I actually don't understand though. I feel like he was like low-key tanking with like jacks. Like I really don't. Like why when I hit a set, guys, on like these boards where like people should be tripling into me? Quota? I think I like check because like if you have to fold the raise here, it's pretty dog. You actually blow up your EV because we actually do have EV. And the checking line, obviously, he sized up a little bit. If this was 5s, we would call chat because the 5s are freaking ridiculous today. This small of a size, we're gonna run the call. And we're just gonna raise versus direct here. Orban, why aren't you bluffing me? Where's your overbet? Your tried and true trademark. Do we run the block? I think it's still okay because we beat like 6s and 5s. Like if he has an 8, yeah, we value on, but it's okay. The delay here though, like raise, like unless it's exactly deuces, I just don't believe it. Oh my god, he's trying to go thin on me. Now I kind of want to be petty. If he bluffed here, he would go bigger, and I'm not gonna get petty. I don't think I have a good hand to. I like low-key didn't believe the raise, but when he sized down, it's kind of like, I shouldn't say this because I'm streaming and I'm giving him like more reward for sizing down with his bluffs, but like, yeah. He knows he got to be careful with me though, because I will find the raise, but I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm not just gonna range do it. All right, obviously like pretty fucking great spot. He does have ace queen, but we have an ace, so we're just gonna bet. Shoving river doesn't seem the best, but we do block ace queen. He does have ace queen as played though. But I probably would have like low-key shoved river. Obviously, you probably want to block queen 9. Like, I don't think blocking 9-7 on the river for a shove is great. I don't think you would ever fold 9-7 to a shove though, so I still probably okay blocker. Obviously, ace 9 is probably the best. Yeah. All right, chat. We're kind of cooking today. We're kind of cooking. We're trying to get out of the hole. I want to be winning before rake by the time we move up stakes, guys. That's my goal. I'm gonna eventually have like crazy rake back, so we're obviously focused on that. Like I talked to the guy to try and get the streamer thing, or like the guy that whatever. So it would be cool to get it. Obviously, I'm gonna check my viewers because my Streamlabs is bugged. But it would be cool to get it. Right now we do not have it. So for all you guys, call me Rakeback Warrior. Not yet. I mean, lucky I still am, but. Probably run the stream for another like, hour, 20 minutes, guys. Probably a 3-hour stream, but then we'll stream after the game. Oh, aces into jacks, and it came jack high. Poor bro. Pour one out for the guy in the chat. APK. Seems Wilson in the chat. Pour one out for him. Never want to see that. We're playing with the entertainment. We're playing with the passion. Could run the cold on a 3. We won't. We won't on the 3. 2.5. We'll fold the jack 9 in the cutoff. It's like better versus 2 point lower than that. He flatted right here. Oh no, he called in the big. Okay, we can run OB here. I think almost all deuces will just run the OB. As you get higher, you probably want the club, but I think right now, all of them. We usually run the 175 here, so we kind of fucked up. We sized down, but that being said, it's okay. If I made the mistake with bluff, there's no reason to assume I'm going to do it with value, so. Like, if anything, I feel like I usually find the slots more when I bluff than when I have value. I don't know if that's true, though. First, the rack will 1/3 here, because our hand is like dog in the checking line anyway, so who cares? Like, sometimes you want to bet no spade here. Like, because if you bet spade here, your hand actually plays well in the checking line a decent amount, but without it. Even though we have this guy tag station, I feel like this just has to be good in the triple. We're gonna run 5s because they're hot. No! Pain! He snap checks back. Okay, he's trying to catch me. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm playing heads up versus the guy, apparently. We run range check. We'll just fold it. We'll just hopefully get a free card. I think he's trying to BBJ us. I think it's pretty obvious guys a BBJ hand. Okay, so now we have to ask ourselves, will he call? I just don't want to bluff him. I feel like it's just so face up that he's like trying to get to the BBJ while he's checking, but I feel like he might just still call these hands too often. I don't know. Maybe I'm knitting it up. It's just obviously queens or jacks, right? Yeah. If the river wasn't a king, I was like low-key gonna go all in because I think he just told me his hand. I should have probably just gone all in on the river because I don't think he can call me, but I just like don't have the balls to do it. But I think it would have made money. We obviously don't have a 9 as played, but we do block like 9-7 and 10-9, which are like snap 9x calls. It feels like we're getting ourselves in trouble here by overbetting. We're in check. We're too deep to overbet this hand on the turn. We're just going to lose now. He's playing very fast. Quite the tell here. The 1/3 is quite odd, I'm going to be honest. Like, I get he's trying to, like, get me off my bluffs, but I don't know. It feels like not an incentive to bluff that size. Like, you could just bluff bigger, though. Like, so it feels like he almost just had a boat and he's trying to, like, level me or something. Snap call, no thoughts. I don't even know what he's ranging him on here. I'm going to be real, chat. When I check the king on the turn, no thought ace-10 here is, like, kind of troll. Like, because most people just don't even check an 8 on the flop here. Or a 6. And he's ranging on jack-10, but jack-10 could bet turn A, and then B, I don't know, like 10-9. This is quite odd, chat. I don't know, I guess he's trying to be the unbluffable guy. To me, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's like you could just call a pair, bro. But I get it. Because my bluffs are going to have ace-x in it sometimes, for sure. At that point, you're just range calling me. Because you're going to bluff yourself. Which is fair, I guess. I definitely check king back on the flop, like, pretty often, because people do not... If people don't play reopens there, which people don't on the kings, because they expect reopen, then it's actually profitable to just range check turn. So I would imagine, like, I'm giga under bluffing that spot. That's just my opinion, but yeah. Kind of glad I did not overbet bluff when he had the jacks earlier. If he's gonna snap call that spot, because that spot's the jack spot would have been like kind of fair, like whatever, but this spot would have been. That spot was kind of honestly pretty troll, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I sound kind of tilted about it, but I don't know. Because he's basically implying I'm overbluffing when he snaps, and it's like, I know for a fact I'm not. Like, I genuinely, and I know for a fact Pool isn't. Like, it could be like, oh, but you had a bluff. I mean, run the hand. I'm sure I'm not checking jack 8 on the river. And I'm sure his hand's not a call. So, okay. Yeah, I like betting this hand. We can run HP. We could also check this hand from these positions. Like, you kind of want to be careful with these because he's going to have jack and queens very often. We're on check back here because I like to run overbet. In the delay line, I'm just going to double and try to get paid. I don't think he checks these hands enough. Could overbet, but I think we'll just bet a fair size. Okay, now the issue is he has like hands like 8s as well. I think block is probably the line. Just block folds. Yeah. I don't think check folds better than block folds. So I think the block has a place. Still should be ahead of majority of hands. This might be like low-key too thin, but yeah. Don't be jacks. Nice. Yeah, Wilson, you got me tilted, bro, on that ace-10 snap call. Unfortunate. We are gonna run check back here for sure. Oh my days. Wicked turn. And obviously, like, his slow played hands could be aces and queens. So it's like kind of awkward, but we're definitely just gonna run 75 here. I still think we're gonna like use our strong check back hands. You're like lolling in the chat, yeah. I mean, it's worth it for the stream content though. I actually understand that EV. Like you just want to snap call because it's like meme. If he jams here, aces is still not out of the question, for sure. It's like chat. If it was like, it could be queen 10 and queen jack of clubs. But it could actually be 10-9. I don't think he's checking 10-9 of clubs on the flop though. It's like two hands. I don't think it's kings. It's like imagine playing jack 10 this way. Like are we just in the LCS? Is he just Linus Love at this point? Like we're surely good here. It's like two flushes. Like I don't know. I can't imagine someone played like jack 10 this way. Like oh, I'm just gonna check call and like I don't know. To me, it's just very unhuman. It can't be kings. Surely not. The thing is, like, people might tank aces here. Like, I highly doubt it, but it's, like, technically possible, so... We're obviously hoping for a call, but, like, if he calls, I'm not gonna be... You fucking call! What are you doing? Just call, dude. What a fucking dog. Okay. I was gonna say dog line, but then I cut it off. Oh my god, dude. I knew it. I just knew he was gonna, like, knit it up with the aces. Like, when you see aces here, chat... Like, actually, you know you're going to stare for 5 seconds, but you know you're never folding. Like, just call. Like, I don't get it. I just get nit rolled. Oh my god. It's so crazy. Like, I just hate when people pretend it. Like, if I have aces, I call and I go, yeah, I could be good, yet I can't fold aces here. It's like, how are we thinking? Oh my god. It's just so gross. 10 seconds to call aces there. Low-key tilted about that shit. What? Why just 6? Because better viewing experience. Also, like, I just objectively will play, like, way worse over 6. Like, what a, like, meme line, honestly, dude. I just get set over set. I mean, it's obviously fine line. I mean, it's just crazy to play aces this way and, like, actually think you're ever gonna fold river. Yeah, I just range fold the river here. That's what I do. Oh my god, it's such a joke, dude. Just 6 is crazy. I feel like it's hard to pick exactly, right? I'm not gonna be that guy who's just, like, zombie grinding 12 tables. Hey, chat! I don't know, I'm not doing that. Like, at least this way, I can at least talk about the spots. Also, like, I think, like, people who play, like, 10 tables for hours, like, I've just never been able to do that. Like, I think they're really dishonest about how bad they play, in my opinion. We can bump big bet, big bet, big bet. Loki crashed out about that. Like, I just knew it for some reason that he was, like, tanking with aces. I just knew it. So I was obviously, like, just hoping for, like, an ace-jack call and stuff like this. Like, maybe river, like, king-queen. I don't know. Oh my god, I misclicked. Fuck. I wanted to call. In theory, could obviously even check back here, but at this depth versus, like, this guy who I have tech station, I'm just gonna... I don't think he has a single 4-bet bluff here, but I don't know if that's true. We'll see the size he picks. We just run 1/3 just because why not? I could low-key just check give up this hand, though. Nice. Because he has no reason to assume that it's like a misclick because I have a strong hand or a misclick because I had a call. And technically it could be a fold. Usually from these positions, it's not really a misclick fold, though. Oh, man. I guess he didn't full time bank. Did he actually run the time bank here? No. He just took like a lit to call, but he didn't run the time bank. To me, it's just like call, man. Like, I don't know. I'm honestly tilted about nothing, chat, but like, this fucking net roll is crazy. Holy shit. I get it. Some people like to like think it over. Well, let me think. Like, come on, you're never fucking checking aces 3 times to fold on that run out. It's like, what are you talking about? We'll call the pot because we can improve. We're obviously in position. Out of position, I'd probably fold. If he goes 1/3, I will raise him, but he pots, so we fold. Obviously, just I'm mainly frustrated with the cooler, less so like the nit roll, but it's definitely frustrating to like get coolered by like when you get nit rolled. It's just ridiculous. Like, obviously, chat, like this spot is just like I would just range bluff like hearts on the river as well, because it's just such a like. I mean, I don't know if I'd range bluff because like I think his line is completely face up. To the point where like it's actually like hard to fold river if you're him because like you're running this like delayed. I mean, I guess like hands like ace set. Yeah, I guess you could just have like weak ace x as played. So I guess I would still bluff. I'm just like thinking about that line now. Obviously, I was not so much thinking about it before that. What? Just aces nit roll? Yeah, what a nit roll, right, chat? Are we joking? I just don't like when people pretend to think. Like, what are you thinking about? That you might not be good, but you're still not gonna fold. So just call. Obviously, you got me tilted about it, but like, it's not. It's one thing if he slow rolled me, like he just had like the nuts. Like I don't know, he had just had queen jack of clubs, because then I'd be like, oh, I would purposely not like reward it. The cost of sanity, literally, man. Also, APK just running the most god checkbacks every fucking node, man. I think he's gonna double check here, so we're just gonna. If anything, like actually, fuck are we tanking for? It's one thing to be like, I'm not good, okay, chat. Like I totally get the whole like, well. Like, I'm trying to reach out. I get why you think, oh, I might not be good. But, like, have enough self-awareness to know you're never actually going to talk yourself into a fold here, right? So just call. And, like, stop torturing yourself. Like, I don't get it. Like, you guys see how I play. I'm not just, like, well, can never fold here, so I could not be good, but we're going to fucking jam it in. It's like, do you see me on the river nines, tanking? Oh, man, like, I don't know, he could have aces. I know I'm never checking back nines, so I'm just going to jam it. Like I said, oh, he could have queen jack of clubs. He could have slow played aces. But I know I'm not checking it back. Like, obviously, that's different even. I'm not last to act, so in theory, I can't give off timing tells. When you're last to act, obviously, there's no such thing as timing tells. But it's like, it's just so cringe. Nuance in your decisions? Yeah, I'm already playing bad because I'm playing, like, literally my red line, if you guys look at, like, what is action here? It just checked all the way. Guy feels like a genius for checking flop, yeah. Alright, man, I'll reward you. We chop with a lot of shit. Bro, why don't you just size up, APK? Like, what are we doing? What are you doing here? Like, why are you just betting, like, 2 cents every street? Like, you're clearly repping stronger than just one pair, so why are we betting this size? And, like, it's really hard for me to, like, induce check raise. If you were to induce check raise, it would literally be with your cards, bro. And also, your hands doesn't even play well versus the check raise. So you should just bet here. Obviously, I probably would have folded in game, honestly. I mean, I would have, like... But, like, at that point, like... I don't know. Like, I get you want to just call, so you always get called by an ace, but, like, I think it's just, like, not a good way to play poker. But in that side, I mean, if your hand reading's fucked, and that's why you came to the decision, like, I'm not going to judge you for it. If you just, like... Because you watch the stream a lot, you just assumed I always had just one ace there, and you just, like, knew I was going to fold it versus you or something. Like, I mean, I guess it's winning. Like, I'm not going to tell you it's not, because I probably would have folded the bigger size, but... I've seen you do this a lot recently. The fives were hot. They've fallen off. Alright, we can, like, mix here, but I think it's overall just a fold. He's running a lot of check back here as well, which makes, like, his betting range stronger, because he's just running random check back. He's running a lot of check back, yeah. So, maybe we get it. We get a nice 10 on the turn. Actually, a 9's probably better, actually. Funny enough. Give me the 9. Okay. Go get the king, fuck. Yes, I think it'd be too thin, but I don't really know. It's player dependent. I was thinking in my head, Jackson is definitely good enough to jam. 9 of too thin. 9 is not too thin, Nugsy. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? Maybe, yeah, but if he's not calling up by worst, dude, I'll just bluff him. Like, I don't play at a stake where, like, I'm just trying to min-max every time. And also, you notice how you said might 3 times in your analysis. It's just, like, kind of, like, it's a weird way to play poker. Yeah, it might be losing. But if he never calls there without just aces only, like, I don't know. It's just, like, I'm just gonna run him over. The river's objectively bad for him, so I should be jamming thinner, if anything. Just because, like obviously I understand your logic in practice, dude, but, like, I don't know. Like, this is, like, hope poker. Basically, if the guy sucks, it's too thin. Potentially. But it's not, like, so thin to the point where he's gonna make money. It just might be like, oh, it's slightly losing because he's only ever calling aces. But, like, I'm still printing for the spot. It's way easier to be losing by not jamming nines than it is to be losing by jamming nines. Let's put it this way. If he's gonna, like, imagine I bluff the spot and he just snaps off ace 10. And then we're like, oh shit, well, I have nines there, but then I don't because I don't jam it. It just feels stupid. I mean, it's just aces. It's never king. Like, what is it? It's just aces. I mean, is he actually playing this line with queens? It's just aces, guys. And he might, like, just because he tanked aces, maybe he'd be like, oh, I'd rather have ace-jack with the fucking jack of clubs, dude. I don't fucking know what he's doing there. I'm not gonna fucking, like, what, only jam jack 10? I don't even reopen jack 10 suited that much on the turn because I'm scared of getting jammed on. I'm surprised he didn't jam aces on the turn, to be honest. I think call on the turn is bad with aces. For the same reason he tanked river. Because there's not that many low equity bluffs. So, I was honestly thinking that if I had aces there, I would always jam turn. Because I just think that people don't bluff the river enough. And then he, like, proceeded to, like, play, okay, I'm going to slow play, and then, like, tank. Alright, I think we just run b75 here and hope for the reopen. We just run our, like, king x size here. Because he should attack it. Obviously, this guy's not been attacking. But, like, Nugsy, I'm not going to fucking check. Like, that's just feelings. I mean, it's not like he time bank fully, guys. Will be nice. He's running multiple tables. But I don't really buy that logic because, like, there's no way he's not looking at the table there. He just thought for 30 seconds. But, like, I'm not going to check nines. Like, what are we doing? Just because it could be too thin. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's a cooler. It's a fucking cooler, guys. Like, how is it, like, it's just aces. Like, he's not going to, like, I mean, maybe queen, jack, queen, 8 suited. We'll give him 8 combos, guys. It's pretty easy for him to call 8 worst combos, and if he doesn't, like, then, like, think about how easy the bluff is. I mean, maybe you could argue he only plays that line with aces. He literally, you could argue, he only takes that line with aces, guys. He always bets flop. He literally has 97% flop bet, and he only traps when he has aces. Then I'd be like, okay, maybe, right? But, like, I don't know all this shit. I'm just gonna jam nines. He was counting columns of fast food meals, probably, dude. It's so funny because the inverse, by the way, like, you'll say, like, oh, it's too nitty depending on the player, and then we have other guys calling me with queen 10 on, like, 1 card straight boards, like Chimney. It's like, I'm not gonna balance this all in my head, dude. I'm just gonna play slightly normal. Like, I definitely have bluffs there. If you've been watching the stream, I've been getting called by, like, ace 10 blocker list there. Like, it's crazy. So, like, if I check, I'm not gonna check nines. I found so many hero checkbacks today, guys. Like, the amount of times people in the chat will say, like, I've checked back too much. So, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I understand if your opponent only calls nuts, you could justify never jamming thin, but, like, come on. I think he should just jam turn, and we should just got the money in there. Fuck it. I don't like his turn call in practice. I think when your opponent rams the 75 there, like, just, like, you can just defend your calling range with these equity hands, like queen jack of clubs, like I said. And then, like, ace x of hearts. More than 75. Cool. You don't need to defend your calling range that much with aces now. Your opponent's, like, really likely to have a draw when you have aces, and, like, I think just, like, pricing your opponent in for, like, that equity and, like, never jamming on him is, like, not the greatest. Obviously, I just had 9, so the money was going in on, like, literally every single card in the deck. Called. Unfortunate, no club. Not a great appealing card to bluff, because I do have queens, I have 8s. Like, I look like I have ace queen. 5s are hot today, guys. The issue is the 5 of spades has been the card on the board. Obviously, I just call this anyway. We'll run the check back here. Like I said, I would actually rather... Actually, okay, I'd rather bet here without. Also, run check here. Nice to chop with everything. I run check. I still like checking here. Well, you might be bluffing it with 9-9 some of the time. No. Why am I don't know. At this point, this is like 2-L poker, guys. Okay, I don't think he played ace king this way, so I'm just gonna bet. Are we joking? Are we joking? I literally, chat, do you know how bad this line is? I've literally checked ace x here 1,000,000,000 times versus this guy. I just believe him because he plays like a maniac. Oh my god. We're gonna recall. I can't believe, I'm literally mind blown. I've literally checked an ace 1,000,000,000 times versus this guy, and he's running check jam. I'm not paying him because I've seen the trap too many times. He's just committed to like the retard line. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Fuck, my bad. Oh my god, I've just been checking this back in his face 1,000,000,000 times, so I figured, okay, I'll reopen thin sometimes. I was thinking I was maybe being too advanced. I was legitimately thinking in my head, okay, he might call me light because I haven't been reopening thin. I cannot believe, I don't think it's a bluff. That's why I'm like tilted. If I thought it was a bluff, I'd say nice hand. I should call low-key. I messed this up. But whatever. I don't think he's like had too many bluffs in the block. So it's like, no, it's probably just break even. If anything, like probably king ace of clubs is what I want. Holy, what, like, guys, like, I don't even know. I should go into the hand history and literally pull up how many checkbacks on the river I found versus this guy. I legitimately thought he might call me live with like a pair. Legitimately because I haven't been reopening thin. And that makes it like, means I could be over bluffing. If he found a raise though, if he found a bluff though, well played. I don't think he had a bluff. But like, I just can't believe it. If he just tripled off, he makes so much more money with queens there. Like, I have not been reopening thin at all, and now, like, people just are, I guess people just don't change. They just don't adapt. Man, why are you not 9-tabling? Because it'd be horrible to watch, and also, like, it's not even plus EV, because I would play bad. I don't know. I just don't play well 9-tabling. I already don't play well 6-tabling. I think this hand probably just check calls. It's kind of weak to overbet. I mean, you could, actually, you should run 1/3 here, actually. This is not a overbet or check spot. God, my opponent's playing so bad. Like, honestly, like if he just B75's river here, I'm snapping. But I guess like, oh my god, it's so annoying because I've checked back this. You guys have seen how many times I've checked back these spots. Like I have not gone thin for value at all, and I just figured I'll do it every now and then. And he just has a trap. What a joke. 6 is obviously not good. That's a call. Did I actually limp here? I think I did, right? Yeah. I'm kind of tilted, but like, what? Like, why are we trapping? Like, I would, like, literally, oh my god, I'd never reopen ace here. I just figured, versus this guy, like, this guy plays, like, bad, so I figured he could make a bad call, so I went for it. Okay, half bottom, he's gonna call if it's, like, a 10, or, like, he just doesn't want to value bet a jack. Yeah, whatever. Nice hand, dude. He's become, like, a complete nit, by the way. Some tilted Nickies, but no. I just like reading chat, dude. Like, if it actually gets bad, like, let's say I'm actually losing, and it's like actually affecting me, I won't read it. But right now it doesn't affect me. I just like explaining to you guys why it's bad because I like helping you guys learn. Because if you guys are typing in the chat about, we're just gonna fold here. I think this is like a really good board for me. I know I limp called, but like it's like super easy to defend here. So if he's like going thin for value or he's like trying to overbluff this spot, he's just gonna get absolutely cooked. Like, I don't need to start calling him light with like bad blockers. But yeah, like if people are saying like check back 9-9 there, guys, I would just tell you like don't lose sleep over it. Obviously, it sounds like I'm being defensive, but like trust me, I'm not. I don't think anyone like if I check like 9-9 there, guys. Do you know the reaction like people would have? Like if like I don't know. To me, it's just like you were using the word might, and like obviously I'm always aware like something might be losing. It's like, well, I was thinking bluffing the river there might be losing because he could call every hand. But it's like, I just don't really think like that too much. Like, I mean, it's worth thinking about if you could have known. But if I can't know, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I obviously did have a feeling it could be aces, especially like for some reason the longer he started tanking. Oh, I hear my wrist, but wait. I just cannot believe this line. What a garbage line. I know I'm being toxic, but it's obviously I got exploited, I guess, because I reopened all my ace-x. I literally have just checked back so many times versus this guy. Like, oh my god. But to be fair, like I should have known. I've seen the trap. I'll flat versus guy in the big. He like let me win with nothing last time, didn't he? Wasn't it on this table? Oh, he had tens. We'll call here. It's actually really good to have double bad here. We'll run 1/3 because I don't have the heart. Come on, are we really main slicing check raise here? Are we really doing this on 9/4/4? It's obviously fine. You literally saw me just not reopen one. Now you're gonna run. Whatever. I would have hit. You saw me committed to checking down all the way over here, and then he just gets the intuition to run check raise over there. I mean, it's obviously like I believe him in the check raise line though, because he checked tens all the way down there. If he plays ace jack that way, then lulz. Yeah, I mean honestly, but there's no reason I can't have an 8, right? Maybe I would jam. I'll fold here because it's C-sized up. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to keep him indifferent between betting flop. I like check this time. I bet this time, but he's just only running check raise on a board that like obviously now there's like low incentive to reopen. To be honest, like he could be bluffing. This guy actually is aggressive enough to be bluffing, so I should know that because it could be an overbluff. But I'm not gonna call there without the hot, so whatever. It is what it is, man. I'm like low-key getting tilted because everyone just fucking is just playing like 5 checks in a row, and I'm literally trying to underbluff. Yet everyone just keeps checking every spot. I like low-key want to run check back here. I actually don't know what he calls. There's ace 10, there's king 10 Chad. He has ace 6 of spades. Dude, I want to run like the craziest check back ever. Okay, so what is action? Fold, calls, bets big, calls turn. Bruh, whatever, let's just run it. I'm so tilted. He's in my head, he's in my head. I can't believe he's running check call with 8-6 of spades, dude. Oh my god, dude. I thought he would never have this hand. I thought he would literally never have this hand. So, that's on me. I literally thought he would never have it. He's donking into me? I mean, we'll just call with the ace. It's obviously a great board for me. Like, I don't know. Didn't he do this earlier and had ace king? I think you know you don't have ace queen. I mean, why would he know that? Bro, I think you're giving this guy way too much credit here, dude. You have to call for the split. I definitely don't, dude. Like, I don't think you've played versus this guy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Maybe he's a fucking maybe. I'm not gonna pay him off though. It did feel like what the fuck, but also I don't think you understand how bad the odds are in calling for chops. I think people are extremely bad with that logic. Like, how much would I be calling here to make how much? So I'd be risking 60 bigs to win 30, pretty much, right, chat? Assuming he's bluffing me off chops. So he really needs to be doing it often. And the whole, like, I'm capped logic, like, I've been capped so much today, and this guy has not done anything. I've been perceived so capped in every node. Like, we can go back here, when I have, like, face up, I just do king X size. He just snap folds when he would have had, like, a trillion potential bluff candidates. I don't think he's, like... Also, I don't think there's a Wait, what? Also, you don't have 8x and just shove any ace-x, make you fold the chop. How do I not have any 8x? Like, I don't have any. I'd range call every 8 I have. I mean, it's definitely a fine line. If I'm range folding, I'm not denying that, like, maybe I'm slightly over folding, but I don't know. He also, like, that's assuming you think he's running check jam with all his ace-x. Like, he's been running blocks with ace-x earlier today. Like, I don't know. He runs block a lot. If you've seen him play, he runs block a lot, which means he has less one ace-x like you think. It is what it is. I mean, obviously I'm like pretty sad about my queen fucking 5 check back. Not thrilled with that, not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It is what it is. I didn't think, like, it's well played him. I literally didn't think he would have that hand. I figured he would just bet all his low spades. I don't know. I didn't think he would have that hand, so well played. I guess. Okay, what's action? I probably just jam, right? If he folds, if he calls, I actually might consider folding. Because this is so nutted at this point that, like, if this guy somehow is an ace, I mean, he could have a draw, right? Huh? He would have raised flop, surely, right? I think he just has a draw, actually. I'm just going to go for the soul read. I don't know. I could be behind this guy. Like, if he has ace-10 here, why would he let me realize with queen-jack and king-jack? I don't get it. Why would he let me realize? It doesn't make sense. But then again, like, I don't like to get in this guy's head because he kind of just plays bad. The river's a spade. He can't really donk jam bluff because he's just going to lose to this guy. Okay, we should win now. I'm going to call the donk jam just because, like, what the fuck? He could just, like, actually make a massive punt here. Obviously, I'm probably not good. I'm not gonna bet because I think he's, like, so polar now. I think it's just going to be a draw. Fortunate. Come on, man. Really, dude? He only goes half pot flop. If he pop pot, I would believe this line more. It's so sick. Where's the rack here? Oh man, it's so fucking frustrating. And the funny part is Loki, like, on a king, if he donk jammed, I would fold, which is, like, the sick part. I don't think he would ever donk jam, but oh my god, I would have got, like, bluffed. Because he would have maybe hit 2 pair and donked, but that would be kind of horrible line, right? But honestly, maybe. But I'm clearly repping, like, better than 1 pair when I raise, so I don't think he would donk if he had a king. I really would have thought it was queen jack, though, not even gonna lie, if he donk jammed on the king. I really would have. I thought he had spades or king jack, and I thought, like, there was no incentive, which there wouldn't have been, because he actually would have lost this guy still. No incentive for him to jam a bluff on the river, because this guy clearly has showdown. So even if you bluff me, but on a king, I think he would have jammed for value or something stupid. So, funny. Definitely tilting line versus this guy twice. Like, ugh. We can run OB here. I think it's fine. I think we'll just run over that. We pick up draws, so let's do it. I think you could call all his inside draws here. You could call queen jack, king queen, and jack, not jack 10, but king queen, king jack, queen jack pure here. Obviously, like, I don't think I'm making much money versus king 9 and stuff, so nice hand. Oh, this river would have been spicy to check on because I rep like 0-10x. Ugh, the BBJ should be hot today, but it's not. Why are you just checking every board, APK? What is going on? I think it's another BBJ situation. Unfortunately, like, he's repping jacks pretty heavy here, so I think we're just gonna keep calling. I don't think he check. I think it's like jacks or 10s very often. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna fold. But like, stop putting me in spots. Like, I'm just gonna check jammed on here. I can't do this. Like, what is? He fucks it all up for me because he calls flop. He checks flop. Like, I just want to check. Because why would he check an ace on the flop? I just can't. Like, why are you playing so weird? Just range bets. I think I'm gonna check this shot. I'm going with my gut. I don't think it's ace queen. I don't think it's ace king. Okay, it was same hand. But like, why? I knew it was a trap. The funny part is if you check jams, the thing is like, dude, you don't even want to APK. You don't want to check jam this hand. Like if I'm checking this, think about it. Like you're not even gonna check jam for any value on the river. So like you're just like check jamming in a spot where you're only gonna get value on. And I don't get it. Like just bet yourself and then you can get called by like ace five. Like I'm not folding an ace here if you bet probably. Like maybe I'll find a hero fold. But it's the same amount. I'm not gonna bet call off ace five. I'm just not going to do it. I don't know. To me, it was so like it's so weird. I don't know why he just keeps checking flop. It's like throwing me off. I really thought he was like playing for the BBJ again. Not gonna lie. So I thought like he had jacks. I really did. I'm like obviously like now I'm like so in my head because everyone just keeps trapping versus me, guys. Like, I can't reopen thin at all because everyone's just trapping. Obviously here maybe the queen five is a little extreme, but I really just didn't think he had that type of range. I knew he's trapping though. I felt the trap. Even when he has the low connector, it's like for every low connector he has the ace, he has kings, he has queens. Like I don't even care about that. It's like the fact that they keep trapping. It's like crazy, dude. Like why is everyone just trapping in every hand I play today? It's just ridiculous. I open thin one time and I get jammed on instantly. It's legit insane. Like does anyone play normal poker? I have the range advantage, therefore all bets. Like it's crazy. They're trapping. It's like they hit the board when they're strong and they're still trapping. It's driving me insane, dude. Like this hand is just like, come on, bro. Like why are you not betting? Like you have like if you trap jacks, I would get it. Like I would get it. Like okay, you unblock the ace, you unblock the reopen, and you can check jam your hand. But it's like you unblock king queen as well, which you can get value from in that. Who's expecting me to check queen queen? But like the odds chat that he's going bet check bet there with like ace five is like 0. And if he is, it's like whatever. I'll miss out because he's clearly, if he checked king queen there, he would clearly trap jacks. Maybe he was like scared of the boat. I don't know. I think we're supposed to call here like extremely often. So we'll call. I mean, I can definitely turn my hand into a bluff here, guys. This guy Tank fucking called aces here. Do we just bluff him with eights? Like, is he capable of folding ace king blockerless here? If he bets, I almost believe him less for some fucking stupid reason. Let's do this so we're like good enough for river shove. I'm gonna bluff my hand here. Like by the way, like guys, the club does not matter. It matters for turn betting, but for river, like he never has. Okay, he technically could have ace eight. I don't think he ever has ace eight. So obviously ace of clubs, like we would block like low frequency ace eights, but in reality, I'm just gonna jam river. I don't know. I'm just gonna bluff. We're gonna tank longer because I think it makes it look more sus. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this spot, like, guys, it's like so easy for me to have like infinite flushes, right? I'm not raising flop ever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna put me on, but it's whatever. Even 8-7 gets there, and I have that like so often because I'm literally a fucking crazy player. All right. If he has a set, I obviously lose, lol. But it's because like I would jam sets for value, so like, come on, man, you cannot fold a set here. Obviously, like I'm not expected to have sets. If he goes ace king blockerless here, then I don't even think this guy actually thinks when he plays. I mean, it's definitely like okay to call, but like the fact that he's like gonna tank aces on a spot where it's a snap, and then okay, I don't know why I didn't bluff here. I'm like so focused on this hand. Fold, please. The longer he goes, the less I think I'm getting it. The issue from my perspective is like if he calls ace king blockerless, he's actually just range calling me, which is like kind of the sad part. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Whatever. Fuck this game. Nice call. I mean, it's obviously fine, I guess. I told like this is so stupid. Oh, poker is just such a bad game. Because we're obviously running like dog. I'm crying, bro. Bro, why are you playing so weird versus me? Why is everyone just like... And this hand, it's like, oh my god. I mean, he's definitely one of those guys that's like a 2 blocker dependent, which is why he was thinking with the aces. Obviously. Like, that just proves that he's going to call ace-10 with ace-jack. Like, he's going to call these hands. I've seen this guy, like, I mean, whatever. It's fine. I mean, obviously, like, I'm the only guy here that you should ever make money calling versus here, because, like, most people just do not bluff. Like, if anything, he blocks bluffs with the jack. I mean, kind of, right? But, I mean, I get it. I can't fault him. Like, I guess I'm over bluffing, right? It's just funny. Like, I don't know, to me. It's just whatever. Motherfuckers do not fold. We're obviously going to raise here when he sizes up. I don't know why people size up this board. They're usually strong when they do, but he never has 7-5. Ugh, he could be 10-9, like, internet chat. I'm still going to bet bets. Oh, that's so cringe, dude. Oh my god, it's so cringe. We're still up so much bluffing today, but oh my god, this guy's the cringiest guy. Like, they are like trapping like Travis Scott. It's literally like streaming poker sometimes is actually crazy, dude. Because like people come in the chat and it's like obviously I shouldn't get tilted to chat, but like they don't understand I have like hand histories with these guys and them playing like maniacs. Like, so if you're not here all the time, you're just gonna be like, oh, wouldn't this be better? It's like, dude, I don't know. And obviously, like I don't, you guys don't stream. It's way easier to like not care about chat. It's way harder to not care about chat than you think. That's what I realized from streaming. Like I always just get tilted when a guy cares about chat, but it's like, bro, the only reason I stream is because I like reading the chat. Like I like talking to you guys. Like I take people seriously when they type. Which obviously when you get more viewers, you kind of have to learn not to, but it's like, it's not fun to not. This is just so cringe, man. Oh my god, this hand is so cringe. Okay, good luck, man. Like, I know you've been kind of nitty, but like, obviously I'm just gonna play you ABC. I think, like, because you're in the stream, you could have a 4-bet bluff. The fact that you're tanking, though, means that you should call. I don't think you should have a decision here. Either you 4-bet ace-king on a pair and you call off, or you just snap fold. I don't think there's anything in between. I'll call 5s with Stickler in the big. I think this guy's quite crazy. The worst part about that hand was I made a mistake versus this guy and missed a bluff because I was in the middle of that hand. Deeper, like calling. This is a pretty good board for me, obviously. He doesn't even have 10s that often, so he should be checking pretty often. We'll run the 1/3 reopen here. I think it's fine. I like to like be tricky and check back this hand, but I don't think for this guy there's any point. I don't think he's gonna like run me over. It's just like overbet big and like rep a 9 because we like Loki never have a 9, so I hope he like levels himself. Yeah, it seems kind of worth. If this is aces chat, do we just uninstall? Oh, that 8 hand is so fucking annoying. These blocker Andes, bro. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like, I'm definitely not repping just a flush. But it's like, it's fine to call jacks sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Like, obviously, it's fine. It's just a crazy thought process to, like, tank call aces and then call jacks there. Absolute blocker Andes, dude. I'm just going to mainly call here and get, like, the worst flop of all time. It's just frustrating because, like, for me, it's like, that spot is, like, so underbluffed when I play versus it. And it's like, when people call it, it's just like, nice. Like, this hand we can mix versus this guy. 87, let's run it, fuck it. We'll call here's the block because we can pick up backdoor straights and obviously like, etc. Like this guy, like if he's nittier, like we'll give up. T's what it is. I think here you want to be defensive and run checks. And we have like pretty bad cards. I mean the 4 is obviously okay. Run the check. Here he wants to run 3rd. We're gonna delayed raise him here. We're deeper. Damn, if the king came off too, he would not have believed us. Alright, I think this is still bad. I think we just give up here. Like, the main EV loss is when they call 96, whatever, fuck it, fuck it. Actually, this guy's like quite sticky, maybe 10 on the Wiva. Do we run all in chat? It sucks to lose the ace high here. I don't even know what riverside should be. I'm just gonna lose the ace high. I don't care. Nice hand. I'm not doing this. It's just ace jack, right? Yeah, it's ace queen. I don't know. I'll lose the ace high. I can't remember, but some like the pool's been so sticky. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have a nit fold there. Like if I just jam, but I don't know. I think king 4 is just dog, so we just give up. I should like maybe half pot at a frequency. I think like MDF wise, it's like super overfolded. Like people just overfold triples super hard, and like on the 9, there's like nothing to calm me down. So I should probably have just tripled. I think I'm trying to play too accurate. River. The issue is it's like on one hand I'm trying to play accurate, but then I know on the river my hand's a bluff. But then I don't expect people to give me credit. So then I'm like kind of like not making sense. So probably bad thought process all around. Just raise here and hope he jams like a low flush or something because it's a wreck. If he has an ace, he has an ace. Like I don't know. I'd rather put the money myself than wait for him to do it. Let's run 75 here. I think it's like fine. Even if he has overflush, if he has to flush over flush here, at least I get to watch Jaden read tonight, guys. At least we get to watch Jaden read tonight. If it's flush over flush. Oh my god, we would have had the fucking SF, dude. Oh no, we wouldn't have. I lied. That was a bad river. I lied. This guy's like the nit of all nits, so nice hand. Do you bluff me? If you found your like yearly bluff, then it should work. Like guys, if the guy never bluffs and he finds his yearly bluff, it should work. You gotta remember that. It should work. He can run OB here, though the 8's like kind of blocks folds. Ugh, yuck. I just want to check. I'm just gonna check fold, whatever. The 8's not the best card, actually. I'd rather just have the over versions. Like, I'm gonna have king, queen, queen 9, stuff like this. Though, in this type of hand, I think we can actually run the delay. I actually don't mind it here with this hand. We block 8-7. Can have like a lot of ace-x paired. Definitely just gonna call here. The reason we call here, guys, give us a good price on the call. I don't believe you. But I probably should. I don't think he's been that nitty in this spot. Whatever, let's believe him. I don't believe him, though, but whatever. I'm not gonna get into like a mess. I don't believe him enough to jam there for my sanity. Did he show or something? No. Okay, in theory, guys, we have great blockers. In practice, he's kind of a nit. What is he calling me with here? When he B75 turn. Okay, I gotta stop calling these spots. I don't know. I just don't think he's a calling range here, chat. And he's like literally known to be like the trappy McTrapperson of poker. Chat, in theory, we have like the god blockers here. So I should I could maybe just call. I block aces and kings. So I'd rather call his hand than 10s versus nit. I could argue, Carter, you should never fucking call this guy because he's a nit. And honestly, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm going to have to think about this longer. It's just so easy to, like, just ram in, like, Jack 10 and Queen Jack here. But people just, like, somehow don't like doing it. They just like losing money. Like, I block aces and kings. Oh, it's so hard. Ah, whatever, you're a nit. If you bluffed, nice hand. Actually, like, I'm just running into it. Like, I'm not gonna pay off these fucking nits because I'm tilted. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I have God Catcher there. It doesn't take a rocket science to know that that's the ultimate bluff catcher. But I don't think bluff. I think range folding it might make more money. I could count the amount of times I've seen that guy bluff for stacks if I didn't have fingers on my hand. That made no sense, but I hope it made sense. I checked the 4-bet 8-8s because it's correct. Hand pure call flop and turn it's bluffing 100% without club and realize echo with it. Mainly bluff, never not having many bluff. Yeah. I knew it was fine. I was also lazy. I was hoping for an overfold. I don't like usually bluffing spots like that if I'm not expecting an overfold because it's really, really easy without the overfold. They actually get the overcall. Most people do not hit the frequency right there, and that's the exploit. So, I mean, yeah. Obviously, he did kind of call a decent catcher, I guess. Thing is, I probably would jam any hand that beats king, queen. I mean, ace, king versus him, including ace, king itself. I do have aces there. I'm jamming aces pure. So it's not like one of those spots where... It's not like one of those. You have a leak. You check raise with 5x tendency when the range is strong. You can do that, but when there's a draw in opponent's range, just raise with 4x or 3.5. You saying I just... Bro, do you like study my stream? Like, are you sure? You check raise with... Also, by the way, I definitely have a leak playing these 200s, bro. Like, I'm not playing balanced. So you're right. I'll never bluff a spot on stream, and it doesn't stop my opponent from just range snapping me the fuck off. So, I don't know. I don't think these guys are out here studying that hard. But anyway, what are your point? You check raise with 5x. Like I don't check raise based off x. I literally do like 100% and 50% of my only two sizes, pretty much. I sometimes run 75 on the flop. But you can do that, but when there's a drawn opponent's range, just raise less. Okay, noted. Alright, the delay here is so ridiculous, because, like, why are we delaying? I almost, like, just don't believe it. Like, this guy's, like, kind of nit, but, like, sometimes nits just bluff in, like, the most dumb ways. I'm gonna call river here. Like, if he actually just had the balls to check, it might just be sevens, though. If he goes, like, 7x size, yeah, he just why are we checking, like, just front load? Low-key, it kind of worked, though, but, like, if he just B75'd, I don't know. It's just weird. I guess he made more money. Because I guess it is true. It's just ridiculous. You don't think about the opponent's range when betting? That's just not true, Junely. I don't know if you've watched the stream for 2 seconds, but I don't know what you mean. Like, you think, what are you implying? You think I'm only thinking about my hand? Like, what does that even mean? Like, it's weird for you to come in and say my leak is I don't think. Alright, dude. Alright, so he checked back flop here. Okay, so he's gonna have some, like, what are we doing? I don't know. I like to run 1/3 here. That's my thought process. And also, I'm literally streaming. This guy plays so random versus me. Sometimes you can't always range your opponent, bro. Yeah, Lays, I was definitely banking on an overfold. Okay, we're just gonna obviously check call here if he runs the delay. Okay, obviously he just runs 4s. Dude, I didn't think about his range on the river, bro. I didn't put him on trips. Obviously he's running delayed Jack X there. Is that what you want? Hands like Queen Jack on the flop. Yeah, I wasn't running that spot, Lays, like it was a solver line, though. I get what you're saying, dude. But he literally tank folded aces earlier versus me. So I figured he's more likely to overfold than overcall, and I knew my bluff is like completely neutral. Now, if what I know now, I probably would just fold 8s on the flop because I would expect that I would not get the bluff EV I wanted. That's actually how I would adapt. Okay, like also I don't think his 4-bet range is anywhere near accurate the sim you're running. So that's kind of like, you kind of know all this though. Like this guy is not that accurate, guys. chimneys online. Anyway, how long? I'll probably run the stream for a little bit longer, boys, but then we're gonna get off. Probably like 30 more minutes. We were at more. Let's get a graph check. We were at more. I think we've been bleeding out. Like we've been crying on stream. We got stacked. This wherever he was, the fucking one guy is just absolutely sunrunning versus me. I mean, I guess he made a good call with the jacks. Good play, man. Well played. But yeah. Ugh, we figured out a way, guys, to go up 1K and then just dog run all the way back down. Oh, it's so tilting. Like, actual just dog run all the way back down. It's so crazy. Maybe I'm just playing bad at this point. I mean, obviously the EV's not helping us. Oh my god. It's so depressing, dude. You don't think of it. I don't know, and then I'm getting like meme message in the chat. Like sometimes it's like sometimes I'll take constructive criticism from people, but like when I see people type in the chat, guys, and I've seen them come like days in a row and they've never said anything nice. They just come in and they just backseat. It's like, dude, you're just running the backseat only Twitch. You're just the backseat only Twitch chatter. Like some of you other guys in here that talk, like I think it's more valid. Like I don't know. He runs block here. We raise sometimes. I think we'll raise this time though. Obviously, like, what am I gonna call by? Like, obviously, like king 8, stuff like this, right? Ah, we'll keep the range wide here. He's obviously running queen jack on the flop and queen 9, and then like he never has 9s, right? Technically, king 10, king 10 of spades. Imagine that. If he's all in here, I'll fold though, because I don't think he has like natural bluffs. Like, chat, I'm not gonna check back this hand, but like, what the fuck, dude? I think it's just 75. Maybe it's over bet. He could have queen X, right? He's on OB. If he shoves, I'll probably just like call, whatever. I'm just gonna call off because he's been playing this too much. Like, it's not a very many hands. I don't know what a bluff is. He could turn a queen into a bluff here versus the overbet. Okay, he didn't even jam, so we're just gonna call. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. We'll flush him there. I don't know why he's playing to check raise here, like it makes more money. Because I would low-key just check back. Like, this is what I mean, chat. He's seen me check back the most absurd hands versus him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He'll still run it, even though it's objectively, like, super losing. He doesn't care. I'm only reopening hands that beat him, and he's still, like, he doesn't care, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, what is he doing? Bet your hands, dude. What are you doing? It's actually making me sick. Like, I'm not going to overthink it because he's clearly also committed to checking back hands that are, like, mid, that are, like, terrible check raise lines. Because, like, you face the reopen here, dude. Like, after the overbet, too, he thought he could get value. Like, what? How am I not out of this pool already, dude? I'm gonna be honest. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm getting, like, leveled by how, like, speedrun losing they're trying to be. And you guys thought, like, I should call because he might have ace-jack earlier? Like, no way, dude. Oh, so you're just gonna run 75 here? I think he's just gonna call ace, We're gonna call versus a double block. If he raised an ace. What was the action here? He donk-led flop. He donk-led flop for 75 with ace-9. Oh no, he didn't. He's IP. We're BBB. Never mind. It's not as bad as I thought. It's still kind of crazy. But yeah. It's not as bad as I thought. We're gonna run OB here. The king is a diamond, so we'll just jam on the diamond. I don't think he's gonna call me. We have like so much more 5-4 than 5-6 than him. It's like definitely tough to defend one pair here for stacks. I think he's gonna find a lot of us one pin on the turn, so I'm only gonna jam river on a diamond. We even block hands like 7-5, king 5 of spades. We block these hands. which are like, obviously we're doing bad verse because we're not going to bluff river unless it's a diamond. So we'd like to just have more fold equity. Obviously, the session's running long. It didn't sleep the best. Definitely playing worse towards the end of the session. I can't believe I just started off. We started off so hot, chat. And we fucking lost it all. But whatever. Staying on the grind. Just depression, though. Oh my god. Royal here? Question mark? Just my opponents today are playing so ridiculous. It's like, I don't even know what to think of this shit. I think, honestly, chat, I think I've made some insanely good laydowns. I don't think I've gotten, like... Yeah, like... I bluffed one stack off, but I've made a lot of money bluffing today. The overbet. I think he does have bluffs in the overbet here. He floats flop really wide, so we're just going to hero call here. Yeah, nice. As usual, we suck at calling river, though. Like, that was a nice win, but normally we still suck. Obviously going to raise huge versus him. We're going to run the overbet. Actually, whatever, we'll just run the block. I think this guy just has nothing when he checks usually, though. Obviously, we're just going to lead here on this board. Should be lots of checkbacks. Like, literally not low turn, no chat. Is that the worst turn in the deck? Probably the worst turn in the deck, right? At this SPR, because, like, the EBR hand. But the odds that we held were going to be low, so I guess we can't complain too much. We'll just run double luck, because it gets paid. Then we run, like, fucking half pot on the river and just call it a night. He definitely has clubs as played, though. I'm not going to call him. Stay nitty. We stay nitty. No way you just have, like, fives here, right? This guy occasionally does hero call. I'm hoping he puts his foot down and just flicks it in. It's, like, unlikely, but, like, I don't see the point in, like, me playing a size for any other size there. Could potentially get called by a 4 or, like, a random 7. I'm kind of running him over in the betting line, so I don't really mind. This is just range check here from me. On the turn, we'll play half pot or check. I like half pot here. Oh, man. Appreciate you guys being here, all here. Obviously, we're grinding it. We're still going to win for the day. I'm just tilted because I'm like low-key trying to get out of the downswing, but... Obviously, great flop. I think I'm just going to run the OB here. Yeah, I just feel like he doesn't run folds. Just calls instantly. This guy's been, like, range folding or... It's whatever. It's definitely, like, just some mid-hand, but I'm not going to fucking try to bluff into it. For stacks, like, I'm just not going to do it. Obviously, we have the world here, and we miss. It's unfortunate, but whatever. We have, like, terrible blockers. If he had, like, 8-7 suited, he'd snap folding, right? Just a really odd line again from him, but, I mean... I don't think we're exploitable. We just miss. It's unfortunate. I definitely an underbluff river there, probably. Just imagine I'm going to get overcalled. Yeah, expecting about Jackson in the club too. Surprised you call with that. You don't have that many bluff. Exactly. But the thing is, like, I find for me, like, the second I started posting videos, guys, I started getting called, especially higher stakes, in spots like that I never got called in before. People just started putting me on bluffs. They didn't even think of combos. I started getting called in spots where I myself had 0 bluffs, just when they have value. Like, I started seeing horrendous calls because I think people just get scared that I'm over bluffing, even though, like, I'm pretty sure data-wise I underbluff. Like, statistically I underbluff. Sometimes I will overbluff nodes, and I'm exploitable in those, but I think data-wise I'm pretty sure I underbluff. But, yeah. What a start. Obviously, somehow when I have the nut flush, guys, there's always an SF on the board and, like, a trillion possible boats from my opponents. I think I'm just going to size up here because I legitimately think someone could have, like, a boat or, like, something. If they both fold, I don't, like, these guys are so nitty. I don't think I'm going to get paid by betting small 3 streets. I think I'd rather just fast play. Like, if he has a set, like, if someone has a set, they're never folding full up. If someone has queen jack, they're not folding flop. Outside of that, like, I don't think I have there's too much value in this spot multi-way. I'm just gonna jam turn now. I think the fact that he called turn means he's strong. I don't think he could fold a set here. I don't think he's gonna fold the straight here very often. We're just gonna fast play. I don't think he can fold either. He's kind of nittier. This is definitely not like, theory-wise, but he's on the nittier end. Half pot's definitely okay, actually. I'm just gonna jam, whatever. My gut's telling me jam. Like, once he calls turn, I feel like he's kind of committing himself. I could be wrong, but... It's definitely not good in theory, so if you guys want to roast me in the chat, you can go ahead. Just my intuition versus my hand histories versus this guy. Made me feel like shove would be better. Nice call, honestly. Unfortunate, man. Like, I just can't imagine some guy's gonna lay down queen jack or a set here, honestly. I mean, I don't really have any bluffs. Like, this is objectively true. But it doesn't really stop these guys from calling me. Does anyone have any short-term... What do you mean by short-term poker investing advice? Like, I think half pot here is better. Like, objectively, in just every logical way, it's better. If he has a set... Okay, we have ace-king here. That's quite good. I think we just roll here. 95. We'll just run 75 here. I think we're supposed to just bet on the queen. Actually, he has queen X, so I don't mind running the overbet. Wow. He runs the lead. We're just going to run the raise here. I'm just going to play my hand face up. Like, if he's doing this with an ace, I'm going to make more money. If he doesn't with the queen, he could just, like, easily just... I could go call, and he could run check fold river. He's having just ace-4 chat. I'm just going to call. If he jams, I don't know. I might just cry on stream. Trappy McTrapperson, guys. He finds the fucking... I'm not going to see monsters in the closet here, chat. We're just going to jam. It could be 4s. Could be ace-4, but, like it could be easily, like, I don't know. You could argue he doesn't call worse here, and, like, that's losing, because he's literally the Trappy McTrapperson. But, whatever. We're still going to jam it. This guy's made some horrendous plays in the past. I'm not going to... Okay, we're going to jam Rivers ABK. Especially when he says this up. He did have a fold earlier today. Wow. Wow. Oh, I see what you're saying. You lose so much on inflation. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a hard spot. Because, like, the second you put money in, it feels like it's just such a hassle, man. It's not worth the mental. Like, to just, like, try and fade inflation. For me, I just, like, simplify. Like, I mean, I think what you could do, Eric... Okay, this guy's just, like, trying to trap me every hand. Did I go bet, check, bet? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I like block of those exact hands, but... I should probably focus on the heads up. Because this guy's literally a viewer, so I don't think I can get away with, like, Doom Tech. Okay, he has way more Queen Jack off than me. It's, like, the worst board. I think we just range check. Because he calls it all pure. We just keep checking. I mean, obviously, we have, like, decent showdown. We just try to get to the river. I don't expect this guy to bluff too much. Doesn't even think about it, so... Yeah, high yield savings account. What I find, guys, like I'll put you on game, is you can run like a high interest savings ETF, which is basically they do it all for you and take a small fee. That's like one of the goated things. The issue is you have to deal with putting it in a portfolio and everything, but yeah, it's pretty much, that's the only real option, Eric. I don't think you should have your money in like bonds or... The bankroll challenge is to get to $1 billion, dude. Could low-key bet. There's no end goal. The end goal is actually low-key to start playing heads up on stream and get to 5K now. It's actually like a stake-oriented goal as opposed to more so a money-oriented goal. It's like climbing the stakes. Like that way there's some sense of progression. Because who really cares how much money you make at 200 an hour? Like, I could just like, oh, I'm gonna make, like, it gets boring. Whereas I'm doing it this way. I don't know why I'm gonna bet here. We just easily check and take our EV. He could have bluffs here. Okay, when he sizes this down, bro, like, just value it for a half pot at least. Okay. I guess that's fair then. We're gonna bet. I'm so excited to watch Jaden Reed play tonight. And Matthew Golden. And Bill. I'm excited for the football game. Somebody's excited to watch the game though. Xavier Worthy fucking got killed in the first 2 seconds. I think here you could do either. We'll just run like our check with like our bad ace. If you want to run RB, it's probably okay. What is end goal? 1 milli? No, it's just to play 5k. And like probably just play 5k heads up on stream. Yeah, am I delusional? Yeah, I am, but whatever. It's fucking content, guys. I just want to make banger content for you guys. Oh, let's believe it. We have bad blockers here. But Eric, it feels like it's like a little fake. That's what I have now, but I was just curious about Bogasu and Stay Liquid. Yeah, you could run that, like I said. It's like pretty liquid, I think. I mean, I've actually like done that, but I've never taken money out, so I don't know. I usually just like, I'm kind of lazy, so I just run my normal savings. You can usually like angle with your bank to get like better savings as well. Does that have bankroll for swings? Yeah. So this guy's playing on stream, bro. APK, good luck. We'll play for a little bit longer, chat. Probably like 17 minutes. I'll probably stream for 3 hours total. Bro, how many times are you gonna have ace king in the big blind? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Sorry to say it. We're gonna defend here, even though we shouldn't. Just because I'm gonna be fucking toxic. Okay, we're 2 tabling versus you. Oh my god, I haven't been looking at my mini feed. Like if someone subbed or something, I had my audio going the whole time. Appreciate all the follows, guys. I'm sorry I missed all of you following. I don't know, I've been like too locked in on the stream. Definitely run a lot of things here. Rose from check. Bro, why is everyone just fucking crazy? We're just gonna run 9x here and like 5. Could low-key value bet this hand, actually. I think he will call ace high pure. I fucking missed it. He's in the stream, though, so I can't reveal too much. So I'll probably not talk too much about my play, guys, because this guy's literally in the stream. Yeah. Maybe when I get a big spot on the river, that's, like, I can talk about. But outside of that, we're gonna go through the motions here. What a hand. Is this worth it from him to min open and risk getting jammed on my 5x? Can't be, right? I'm just not gonna call you with a 10, bro. Value bet here. Like, I don't think you're checking anything. Alright. Ace, deuce. Good start. Good start. So we're gonna check here. And check back. Oh my god, we boat. Oh my god, we boat here as well. I think we just raise here because I think you can easily call hands at the diamond. Oh my god. I think he might fold the jam, but I don't think he folds the 75 ever. jam, fuck it. Yeah, nice try, bud. Nice try. Sorry. Wait, did I... Oh my god, I entered here. We don't have a 9, but we'll just check. He has like Queen Jack and King Jack still, right, chat? Like pure, so we kind of own him here. I think we're just gonna admit defeat here if he has it. Oh, he had 9-8. He fucking 2-outed us. But did he bet flop? He half-pots 9-8 on the flop? GG's, man. The issue I'd say here, bro, is like you're putting me on like such a crazy bluff, man. Like when I raise turn here, like at the end of the day, like you're kind of just playing me because you're like worried that I'm gonna overbluff you, but if you look at the price on the river, it's really bad. So like I probably wouldn't have any bluffs here if you're just gonna snap these hands, because you have them so often. But anyway, man, I mean it's still like whatever. Yeah, definitely good run out. I think you should also just bet flop here, bro, because you're gonna get a lot of value on the flop with your hand. From my continues, but the later the run out goes, you get less value. And also, like, there's no real bad run out. I understand, like, the BBJ, but I'm not gonna fold jacks or tens here, bro. Trust me. Like, you know me, so. Nor do I have them. What is the... This guy's my idol. Junk Clinic, you're my idol. When are we bouldering, Junk Clinic? When are we going bouldering? Maybe we gotta run it on a Saturday or something. I don't think we can run this Saturday, though, because... yeah. Kier's not gonna be with. I think he's gonna have a lot of ace highs played. Gotta fold it out. What is the biggest leak of the meta 200? I'm way too passive. It's hard for me to give your the opinion. It's definitely too passive. These motherfuckers are just not calling each other in 90% of spots. But it's hard for me to give the advice because people do play diff versus me. And I don't know. People will like cope and say it's not true, but I think they're just like absolutely coping. It's usually like MDA guys that are just so used to coaching students that like are wrong when they say that. Like, oh, they're not gonna adjust, bro. I promise you, if you guys have been watching the stream every day, they're adjusting. Like, APK can testify himself. He's not calling queens here versus anyone else in the pool. Versus the record, I just don't want to fuck with it. I kind of like lost focus, which just kind of happens. This is why my red line goes down later in the sessions, is I lose focus and I just decide to give up. Whereas when I'm more focused, I'll have more of a plan for each hand. But yeah, we're running it over here as well. I'm gonna run the squeeze. Chimney does run 4-bet here, so... But we block, like, 4-bet bluffs, kind of? Ah, fuck me. I kind of had a feeling it was gonna happen. I literally spoke into existence. I'm sure it was a bluff, but I'm not gonna... Just because, like, he's likely to bluff, it doesn't mean he doesn't get dealt value. We can't really play back, can we? Unless we jam, and I'm just not gonna do that. I don't have the mental strength to do that. The better exploit there is to just not take the line pre. Obviously 9 is not good, because we don't bet as much 9x as him. I think we take our free card. We have him tech station. We do not get a card. We do not get a card. Yeah, biggest leak, I would say they're too passive in spots where they should be aggressive. But the thing is, people do kind of just flick it in. They definitely also call each other probably too much. I don't know if they play me like they play pool, they're playing horrible. Because I would never call the hands that these guys call versus me. But I have to assume, because then that would be the biggest leak. But I have to assume, like, I can't just be, like, assuming all my bluffs should work. I have to assume people adapt, especially since I'm streaming. So I don't think they call these hands. He runs check here. I think this guy is, like, pretty tricky. We're just going to run big reopen here. We can run 4-bet sometimes here. We'll keep it honest versus our friend. In the stream. Are you gonna raise me, bro? I'm kind of scared of you. Kind of fucking shitting myself if you do. Good fold, man. Good fold. I appreciate our friend here. Shout out to Wilson for playing us in the stream, keeping the action going. Believe me, I know. Dude, I get it. It's tough. It's tough. You're definitely in the... We're definitely got a leveling war going on, though. I appreciate you playing me. I don't think you think you're winning, so I appreciate you playing. I'm sorry if that sounded like an insult. I don't mean it. I genuinely mean, like... I like... It's all in fun. We were in the call here. Delay. Obviously, it's a great card for me. He's obviously going to have a lot of, like, 9x and 10x bluffs here. I don't think he's been too aggressive today, but I feel like for some reason I just had this gut feeling in the timing that it's going to be a bluff. Our blocker's obviously good. We block 6s pretty much. And we don't unblock bluffs, but I think we're going to run it. Yeah. Nice hand, nice hand. Top pair. Thanks, Senior Cardinado for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I think we just like... We could bet here because he has a lot of ace high. But we're on the check. Obviously, this river is, like, completely... I just feel like he's calling me here for some reason. Even though we're up ace high so heavy. Ugh, whatever. I'll just pay him for it. No reason to assume he's going to call over 60% here. I do feel like he's just going to range check ace high on the river. I wonder... And now that he's tanking, I feel like he's running XR. The dude's obviously God on blocker, right? Yeah, he's running XR. Well played. My gut was telling me to check, but he's in the stream, so we'll play normal versus him. I don't think we gave up any EV here. I don't think we leaked any EV. I would be exploitatively checking back this hand. The delay pots kind of feels like a bluff here. Like, unless he's... fuck, but he kind of gets there. That's the issue with calling a hand like this. I think here we're supposed to call this hand. Ladybugs does run bluffs. Runs a lot of them. We can run leads here, in theory, but I don't think... They do run checks. I forget... I don't know what hand you're referring to. 2xg. He could have king queen here. So, I mean, no club. Heart makes jamming worse, I think. Heart definitely makes jamming worse. Oh my god! I should just jam. Wow, poor me. Okay, does he actually like lead call king 10? I don't think so, chat. I think we're just gonna go all in here. I'm gonna believe. I believe you. What the fuck? I don't think he has king 10 very often. We have so much more king 10 than him that we should just jam. The issue is he does river 9x, right? Like these like queen 9, jack 9. The lead's kind of throwing me off. Jack 9 we're ahead of, though. I feel like he could level himself into calling stuff, like jack 10, queen 10. I don't know why he led turn. I really don't. I just feel like he's going to call wide. So I'm going to go with the jam. Would you so kind of share the website you use to keep track your bankroll and text? I think I saw you use some. I'm using Hand to Know. It's not a website. It's a software and it's expensive. So I don't recommend using it if you play low stakes. Yeah, that's about everything I have to say about that. I cannot believe that I didn't just jam flop there, dude. The reason I wanted to jam flop there, chat, was I didn't think I had real bluff EV. But I know he bluffs, so I don't know. I was worried he was going to run too much like check back stuff there. Block, bet. Alright, we'll just call. Just has the nuts. Unfortunate. My calling EV is so shit, and I'm overfolding. It's so gross. So wait, we 3-bet, right? Oh no, we run the check raise, and then he calls. Okay, whatever. Nice hand. Kind of misplayed the spot, but... Oh my god. Bro, how many times are we just going to run 3 aces on the board, me and you? I don't expect him to have too many folds because of BBJ outs here, so I'm just going to run the double check and just move on with my life. If he reopens, I think I'll just play check call and keep it going, and I'm just going to lose here when he plays this. I think he should be clearly range betting, but he keeps checking on triple aces. Oh my god. He doesn't live in Germany because he's playing in this pool. Oh my god, it's like the logically in this one hand versus ladybugs, like you know, wait, where is ace queen? Was it here? Where was it? You know that like the king is just not that likely. There's only there's like 4 bad cards in the deck, and like assuming he has ace king or something like this, there's only 3. But for some reason, it just feels like it comes so often. I don't get why, but it just feels like it hits so fucking often. Like, I would raise anything but ace of hearts, but ace of hearts, it's like I don't even get the benefit from like folding out hands like ace jack or ace 10 of hearts, or like ace 5 of hearts if you want to say he doesn't have those, simply because like, or ace king of hearts even. Like I don't get that benefit because like obviously those hands when they hit a heart they can go check check and then free roll you. We're just gonna run check and give up. In theory, my hand is a river bluff. Like low key, want to just overbet because I would bet this spot then. Whatever. I mean, this guy just like giga stations the spot in the bet check bet, but we're still playing honest because my blockers are pretty good. My hand's an okay bluff, but he just doesn't fold in the spot. He's calling everything. I mean, that's obviously fine. It's heads up. You have to call often. It's like whatever. Would be nice to just have a king there and we could just run it, but wow, he finds a fold. I wonder if he's not opening wide enough. Okay, versus the wreck here, we're gonna get it in and we're gonna find 3 aces on the flop. I don't know how many boards me and this guy have ran 2 aces. It feels like it's hot today. It feels like the 2 aces are hot today, chat. Okay, now we don't want them. Versus Live Noah, we're gonna defend the 8s. We get the worst flop ever because the guy's a center. Nice. I think we just run Ogabat. We're obviously playing heads up versus a guy literally in the stream, so I can't be. Them playing differs you is not necessarily good for them, but their judgments are just nonsense. Exactly. I mean, that's what we're trying to capitalize off of. Like, I'm not trying to overexploit them to the point where I'm like giving up a lot of EV in return for my exploit. Yeah. I mean, this guy's also not even value betting handsome like himself on the river. He's like waiting for me to bluff, so I should probably just make him indifferent by just never bluffing, so that way he's actually forced to value bet his queen X and stuff. Quite a depressing day because I feel like we should have been up more, chat. We are gonna close the tables here. I don't know who's butt in, man. I'll just like not button you to be a gentleman. I don't know who is. It's probably your button. Because I was holding lobby, but whatever. I'll just give it to you. And we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna upload the hands into the PokerCraft after this. Take a look. Let's look at our graph before rake. So we can oddball. I saw it. Oh, Royal. I'm the ISO here, right? Yeah. Okay, we're on 1/3. It's probably fine. I definitely taper off towards the end of these sessions, guys. We're gonna check here. There's this calling station, and we of course just fucking brick it out. Hopefully just as queen jack. Let's believe the half pot. I don't know why people just hate, like they just love like making me cringe when I fold. They discount bluffs and shit. Well played, man. I did last 24 hours, but surely that's not actually the last 24 hours, right? I meant that surely there's more than that this session. Yeah, okay. We're doing okay, I guess, guys. The calling station calls. We'll just run 1/3 because he might not have a pair and it's like hard to continue. Okay, we'll just jam here, guys. We have tech station, but we have the equity. It's a king. We were redlining so fucking hard early in the day. Everyone just, I don't know. I feel like the counter to this pool, though, is like just having value versus the right guy who's in the mood to just make a horrible call. Do we need to have any special join the Discord? I just clicked the link and it says invite invalid. Let me put like a better Discord link in for you guys because I'm like definitely griefing it. I need to fix all that shit. I need to get like the command like exclamation mark graph to start working as well, because it like low-key doesn't. Let's run this. Okay, definitely fucking being a crybaby on stream, but at least we're gonna have a winning session clearly. So you can't complain about the win. Obviously, I feel like it should have been more. Definitely frustrated with some of these spots today. I think I definitely take bold lines sometimes and they don't work out, and those kind of like upset me. But the amount of like tough lines I had today was definitely outnumbered. I had a lot of folds today that I'm sure were good. That worked. Thanks. Yeah, let me add you guys to the channel. Because I gotta like accept y'all. Because my Discord settings are low-key just objectively just terrible. But I set the Discord up a long time ago and I felt like a bad YouTube guide. I'm gonna check how many viewers I have before I close my stream. Okay, let's do this quick. Once this closes, we can check. All right, we're at 12,031. So we made 1.5 blinds before rake, which is okay because obviously we got the rake back. So it's gonna slightly help out our graph here, but not really, guys. Unfortunately, we're gonna look at the graph for the session. It was a lot better early on. I don't think I played really bad there today, though. I definitely like taper off towards the end of the session. I just keep doing it, but it's like hard for me to stay focused enough to like absolutely crush the pool. I still think no matter where I'm seated, I'm gonna be winning. So I definitely think I don't need to become a win rate player. Like if we start playing 1K, guys, and I'm just objectively start playing horrible every time, or I might change the format of the stream. But for now, we're trying to practice getting better. I cannot imagine these guys are winning versus me, like even when I taper off. I just miss some of these auto free spots. I tend to like autopilot to like just being like a little more Nash oriented. Apply. Okay, we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna show you this graph, and then I'm gonna go bet Jaden Reed for 2 touchdowns. Okay, guys, that's what's gonna happen. So we made some money. Let's go sessions. This was the session earlier, guys. We were up 770, winning red, winning blue. We were just absolutely fucking owning everyone to start the session, and I don't know. We kind of just got. It was right here. It was literally the TSN turning point. Was getting set over set in a 3-bet pot. By our opponent who nit rolled us. He absolutely cursed us with the nit roll. Yeah. And then we just got stacked like 15 fucking times in a row. That being said, it was mainly the blue line that killed us. The red went down a little bit. It's normal when I taper off, but overall, winning red, winning blue, or losing blue actually for the day. Losing blue. Winning red. All right. Unfortunate day though overall, because I really do want to win more money than I won. We will be back though after the game. Appreciate you everyone stopping by. I don't know how many viewers I have. I have like 40 on Twitch and some on YouTube. Appreciate everyone that came out and followed. Thank you guys for all the follows. Sorry if I didn't say your name when you followed. I didn't have the thing open for half the stream. Appreciate all y'all, but anyway, I'm out of here. I'll be live in like 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a steady stream. I'm definitely gonna get more on top of those, but right now I just want to grind out of this downswing. Feels like my opponents are playing so unbelievably dog versus me. Like, what's the point of even studying? These guys are playing horrible. I'm like, it's kind of tilting me because I feel like they should be getting more punished for how they're playing. But we managed to make a good amount of stacks off opponents' pretty bad decisions today. Yeah, like some calls and some plays were pretty like horrible. Like when I had Jackson, like I had King 10, and he just ripped it. Like, there's a lot of hero calls as well.